just doing mild adjustments, because scars!
Ah.
We have a Ravnica going now?
I think he means Ravenloft.
Oh, Ravenloft, sorry.
I was confused. I didn't know we had a Magic the Gathering game going.
Yeah, that's where all the D&D summon spells are, right?
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah, I know, actually. It's unfortunate.
You'd think that's where they put them. Alright.
But yeah, glad you found an image. That images can actually be hard to come by or edit depending on your activities.
Especially edit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had already kind of... this is probably just going to be a placeholder, because hopefully I can commission from a artistic friend of how I actually want him to look, because... as I probably said before, he was technically my first D&D character, so I'm like, he's been around a while. I feel like I need to have an actual picture of this schmuck.
Yeah, that'd be nice, especially so I have something to put on the Twitch.
They're
trying to get back
with such
into
history.
Yeah, this will be his third game.
Nice.
So yeah, because essentially I'm playing... I've told you all this idea, right?
You mentioned that it was your D&D character you used in a Forgotten Realms game and stuff, but you haven't given us any specifics.
Yeah, the most I will go into is that, without too much fun stuff, is that the campaign he was in previously before this was Waterdeep Heist. And the way our GM was going to do it is that instead of just one villain we were going to face, we were facing all of them.
Oh, you poor people.
Well, it would be like for each season, it's like, okay, we're going to take on these people. Okay, cool. But
well, from what I've been told, those are all a pain in the butt on their own, let alone, doing all of them at once.
Yep. And the best way, and I kind of hand wave, I'm just gonna pretend that one way or another they succeeded, and so have that be the result of things, but not without some costs. So yeah, he's going to be quite jaded and scarred. That's why I'm picking up the ugly feat, or ugly feats, because he's hella scarred, because he is very prone to scars. Yay. But yeah, how's everybody else doing?
Okay.
So far, so good.
Doing well.
Hello there, Matt.
Sierra, how are you doing?
I don't know what's wrong with it.
I'm kidnapping Sierra. We're gonna just keep driving around, and so she can't go to sleep.
I
so
will
then she'll
jump
be on
out the
get
car.
I say, yeah, she is not above sleeping in the car.
Technically, that's a good thing, because that means she would actually get some sleep.
That's right, I'm like a baby. Just need somebody to stick a dick in me so I can get some really good sleep.
Wow.
At least she's honest.
Are we recording?
Yep.
That's alright, let it be known. I am in my
demonetized.
prime. I am sexually active and I am not afraid to admit it. Or I used to be sexually active. I haven't been.
She is.
I want to be sexually
She is a
active.
cougar on the prowl.
Right now, my body's too frail to be sexually active. I just want to leave. We'll worry about being sexually active when my body.
If somebody accepted right this second, would you?
I wouldn't be able to get it up. I'm so tired. I hurt.
So what I'm hearing is you're mentally active for the activity.
I'm mentally ready and roaring to go, but my body has already tapped out like somebody who got sat on by Rakishi. Okay, so like it's done for right now. We're done. This was too much physical activity today that my body was not prepared for. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Now maybe Tuesday, because Monday's too soon.
And this,
Monday's
ladies and gentlemen, has
too
been
close
your
to-
Sierra report.
But Tuesday, I feel like I'd be back and raring and ready to go. Just not today. Maybe not tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm going to miss the exit.
I will jump from the car and take a dirt nap.
There's not dirt right here, it's pavement. It
Well,
would
I mean,
hurt
there's
way more.
dirty.
It doesn't matter. She'd still bounce.
I wouldn't bounce. I would roll.
Not if you land on your front.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, that's still not about the bouncing part. Just like the thing where people's like, you can float. I cannot float. I have attempted this floating thing that people have spoken of, and I have not yet been able to achieve such a great feat. Not without floaties. With floaties,
So you
I
can float.
with floaties that are not attached to my person. Just to clarify. So always in the know. My left knee is dropping the most.
Mhm.
I did fall down the stairs.
At work?
Actually, I fell up the stairs. Yes.
At work?
At work. I don't know why I keep taking that second hall stairwell, because every time I do, that's where all my injuries happen.
You realize that did you report it to anyone?
No, I have 24 hours. If it's still hurt by tomorrow, I'll probably say something.
Great. Workman's comp.
But it's also a pre-existing injury.
No, it's not. You don't have anything with your knee on record, do you?
I do. I have multiple things with my knee.
It doesn't matter if you
Okay.
fell and hurt your knee again.
Oh, that's fair. But, again, I was also constantly on the go at work.
I suppose we can mute so that they can continue gaming.
I was about to say, it's like I'm ready to start whenever you guys are. Matt, do I count you as here at this point, or you still in mark mode for the moment?
You can count me as here.
Okay. In which case, I will need an initiative roll from you.
We're in a car.
Greg, my dice!
And it would also be great if I got in roll 20 as well.
That's I don't know who has access to your sheet in this one.
I
Greg,
believe I should. Un momento. It was a good roll. No, it would be so good and private. A campaign items.
Where we left off, Kyoki had set off the worst swarm of bones on this beach yet. 3 bone nados coming your way, and a giant skeleton charging down the beach from way off in the distance.
I don't think I have access to his sheet. No, I don't.
Alright, well, that's an easy fix. Yeah, according to this...
I have Kyoki.
Yeah, according to
and
this,
Sora.
Matt is the only one who has access to Matt's sheet.
Yay, you should be proud.
I am now adding control to Gerg.
Darn kosher.
Papa Gerg.
Gerg has assumed direct control.
Assume direct control. I'm on grand.
Do we have gaming on Wednesday? No, we don't.
No,
Do we?
no, because Chris Krimish.
Hallelujah, I can sleep. I'm taking Christmas Eve off. I don't know if
Greg and I are going to be vying for most character sheets being controlled in one combat.
Let me touch the initiative, please, computer. You gotta give a few more seconds, and if it is, and I'm just gonna tell initiative.
Okay.
Let me touch the 0. Come on, computer. Come on, roll 20.
You can do it.
Yeah, I know what. I want to touch the 0. Okay, fine. It is going to be 22.17.
Damn. Quick son of a bitch.
Yep. Rolled high. Still not top of initiative, though, because of somebody.
You got any stunts in there you're intending to use?
Oh, wait, shit.
I have the best initiative.
No, it's fine. I'm
Hold
just
on,
asking.
Well, no. Because I had completely forgotten. We're not using D20s.
Nope.
We're using D6s.
Yep, using the bell curve rules because, well, Sierra got bored with D20s. So, and I experimented. And it seems to work, so I like it. Stunt points for the win.
Okay, so technically I'm gonna have to do a correction then if I want to get stunt points. Okay, so new roll. Alright, let me see if I can actually work. Yay, I can work with it. Still highly up top, but no changes and no stunt points.
Okay. Top of the round. Farron and Godspeed.
Okay.
Keep in mind, the ones with the scary faces on them were turned by Serana.
Okay. Is the one on top of me that I'm
The one on the left is not turned, the one on the right is.
Okay. Okay, in which case the one that I'm still within, I believe I still have it quote-unquote grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to utilize a heroic point for an additional action.
Alright, well, you guys currently have 4, so if the party's okay with that.
Yeah, shoot. Go ahead. Spend that point.
Okay.
Anyone else wish to throw in the cap of yay or nay?
Sierra said she's with whatever the party decides, and I say yay.
I did not say no such thing.
You always say such things, so I just put it
Well,
into your
I
mouth.
ignore all votes from Sierra because she already told me she's not here for this session, so.
See, huzzah! Thank you, my good fellow.
Good fellows?
Fellows. Right, fellows. I don't
Okay.
know. Fellows kind of sounds like a name.
Fargos.
In that case.
Go, Farron.
Okay, as I'm like gripping with one hand doing like crunching and stuff like that. Okay. /1. /2. And also, oh, I got some points on that first one. Bring up the stun points. Da 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 da. See death getting closer.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, with the power of these 4, is this 4? Yes, it's 4.
Grace Skull.
Okay. Well, I can't seize the initiative again. I will go for... I'll go for Mighty Blow. This is for the first attack.
Okay.
To add a... apparently 1 slashing.
Okay.
The second attack also...
Do not worry about the second attack. Your Kung Flurry in the first volley of attacks is able to push enough bones out and shatter enough bones that it is not able to maintain cohesion and dissipates.
Oh shit! Oh shit, I thought it was...
I told you, you guys in the first round basically wrecked one of them, which is why I was not worried.
Okay.
Praise be.
So if you guys had rolled just slightly higher on your damage dice, you would have taken it out in the first round.
Oh my gosh!
Well, I mean, first 2 rounds, technically, but still.
Okay. In which case, there's the one I'm also next to is a feared. Shit. I guess I have an attack that I can't really use.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you could hit it and
wait.
just unturn it, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It would unturn
Yeah,
it.
I'd say, because turning doesn't prevent it from coming back.
that's true.
It just has to leave for a minute.
Okay. Okay. In that case, then I will heat it. I again have these stunt points. If I remember correctly, this is the one that doesn't have the Omni Aura attack. That's its cousin.
Right.
Okay.
This one can just hit anybody that's inside its radius.
Okay.
But it actually has to make an attack roll.
Okay, in that case, I will use 1 point for skirmish to shift it up 1 because I want to try to get
Her out of it.
Serena out of it. Yep. Okay, that leaves me with 5, which I will use lethal blow on. Oh my god. There we go. For a +8 for again the 25 one. I will spend a key point for flurry.
He's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Okay. Oh, well, ignore that 3 bludgeoning because I don't actually have this one grappled.
Oh.
So it gets 3 hit points back. Okay, let me undo the sweep grab. There we go. Oh noes. Oh, okay. Kick and kick. Oh,
Okay.
that second kick may have missed.
Yeah, the 14 misses, the
Yeah.
19 hits.
Okay, and I will use the standard action hero point thing to disengage. I'll disengage to reach here.
That's I remember you're at half movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be 15. Let's see, and if I remember correctly, using no, I looked it up later. Okay, cool. I'm good.
Okay. Your flurry of attacks has, made it more powder than bone.
Oof.
Because I can't really figure out how to describe bloodied for a tornado.
Yeah.
But that powder is still razor sharp.
Yeah.
Fargo, you're up.
You say me?
Yep.
Is that me?
Yep.
Yeah.
There is a
Okay.
cloud of bones swirling in your face.
I would like to cast Shatter in a method that gets as many of these bone tornadoes in the radius if possible.
They are not close enough to get more than one.
Okay, then just shatter one of them.
Right. Greg, I guess you're in charge of radii?
Yeah. Where's the shatter?
Oh, and Greg, can you roll me a d20?
Not D20. 3d6. But yes, I am.
Nope. I need a d20 roll.
He's rolling for his
Oh.
narcolepsy.
4.
Oh, I'm still awake.
I can't wait till the moment in combat you just.
He's already done that once.
Last week.
Yep.
It happened last week. He had this big plan, and I rolled a 1.
What level, Matt?
Oh, that's too funny.
The highest level I can cast at.
That would be level 3, I believe. I guess.
Yeah,
Because you have
sounds like
level
it.
3 spells.
I'd say with his multi-class, yeah, I think it's 3.
Okay.
I envisioned if you had given that.
Let's see. 10
How
foot
much more
radius.
because that size would have been.
So basically the one right in front of him.
Yep.
Or the one over by Kyoki.
It doesn't make any sense for
Oh, yes, Matt.
Angel of Hermes to...
Matthias. Are you
What was
aiming
that?
Are you aiming for the skeletons up north or closest to you?
Closest to me.
Alright. Okay. So I make a con save and you mark off 5 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Make my con save, so I take half, I believe.
Cassio.
So 19 halved. Okay.
Thunder damage. And now, for this fucking thing.
It shatters some of the bone, but does not seem any more or less effective than one would expect. Anything else?
You do have bonus action and all that, or cunning actions.
Is there anything to hide behind?
The closest thing to hide behind would also still be right next to the creature in its phase.
Okay.
You could start heading towards other cover, though.
Okay, I will head towards other cover.
Let's see, and...
Normal, or are you
Can I use
disengaging?
What was that?
Normal move, or are you trying to disengage?
I'll use my cunning action to disengage, and then normal move.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's at half move because we're on the sand.
Yep. And disengage only allows... It's been a while since I've had...
Disengage is you can back up without me getting an attack.
Okay, so he's at...
You're allowed your normal movement, though.
Okay, so he's at 25, so right down...
Half of 25 in this case would be 10.
Hide behind Gant.
Okay.
Well, Gant has the shield, so that makes sense.
No, I don't.
We have a bard.
I have the shield spell, but not a shield.
Well, I mean, a shield spell that manifests itself like a shield. Sort of the same thing.
Except it doesn't help you.
I can build a bard wall.
Build a what?
A bard wall.
A bard wall.
Well, that just happened. Okay.
One quick last note. I probably will be going at really early, like 9, because I have to be at work by 7 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to leave the house by 6:30. So just be forewarned, I will probably drop off pretty early.
Okay.
Oh no!
And let's see. I've got the other one's got to move, but it's got Kyoki, so it's at half move. But it has to use its action to dash, so it's at full move. Here we go. Swing it a Gant, swing it a Fargo. Okay, Fargo's AC, I believe, is higher than 15.
Not unless...
Nope,
he
I am wrong.
hasn't-
It is 15 exactly,
Yeah,
so those both hit.
Meets on the dot. Unless he has a thing.
And I've got doubles on Fargo, but... I'm going to spend it for lightning attack. I'm going to go again.
Okay, so he hasn't high enough level for resistance yet. Okay, so that's... Will that hit me? Yeah, no matter what I do, that's going to hit me.
Okay. So, minus 37
Damn.
and 39 first.
Ow!
And then we come around again. Oop.
Plus no. Damn it, yeah, I'm down.
Okay, Gant is down, and Fargo is barely standing. Alright. That brings us to Gant. First death save.
Whoo, that's 10 on the money. Oh. So, 1 success.
Awesome.
Damnation. Worst possible time.
Yep. So I imagine Ash would go after the one that's got Kyoki.
I'll be like, I'll be fine, I'll join you. And I'll say, if they're being murdered over there, if you could work on that, that'd be great.
Well, you see, everyone is over there. You're by yourself, so...
Don't worry, I'll be right next to you in a second.
From that far away.
Don't worry, I can get to you. I won't be here for that much longer. Especially since this one seems to be running away.
And carrying your ass with it.
Yes, I'm about to leave it.
Now you have to get ungrappled first.
Yes, I'm about to do that. Trust me, I won't be grappled for long. Let this thing run away. I'll say, we should probably tend to the dead. And I believe that our bard has fallen over.
Well, he can't see that because it's inside the tornado, which means you can't see it either.
That is fair. But does it really matter if I fall down? They're so much more likable.
Okay. -3 mana for a snow step.
Oh, I just saw the token move. Oh, okay.
$17 and $18 with hit. No, sorry, 17 and 13. So, 1 hit, 1 miss. Okay. Alright. That is Ash's turn. Brings us to Kyoki.
Okay. It's like, well, since you're over here, since you're over here, then I guess I might as well stay over here then. How's the bone tornado looking?
Mostly intact. More bone than powder. More bone than powder.
Now, here's the thing. Do I escape the bone tornado, or do I utilize the fact that they're standing next to me to attack it 3 times in advantage?
Well, you don't get advantage, for being grappled by it.
I know, but if I have an ally within, I have an ally within 5 feet of me.
Up to you. I mean, it's
So
not like you need
wondering.
advantage.
True, but some point. Okay, that's what I'm wondering. It was like, do I escape, run away? Well, not so much run away, but let me see how many hit points I have, and whether I can take another ass kicking like that. I have 31 hit points.
And it's averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
You know
I have
what?
these two.
Let's work on bludgeoning this thing together then. Kyoki, caught inside of this tornado, is going to can you see inside the tornado? I think you're close.
It's big. It's a large creature, and it can only attack by people being inside it. So yes, anyone can be inside it easily enough.
Okay. All right. So you can see Kyoki inside. All right.
Yeah, it's 4 squares. It's 2 by 2. So yeah, it's big enough for multiple people.
Okay. Wait. Then you'll see Kyoki smirk, and then blur. You'll see his body kind of like shimmer as he reappears right here. I'm going to use Misty Step.
Okay. Mark off one of your little key points.
Mobility point. All right, cool. All right, and I am going to use another duelist point to attack him twice.
Okay. Roll your hits.
Right.
Okay, both of those hit.
Point.
And the first one definitely generated stunt points.
Did it beat by 10?
Definitely.
Woohoo! All right. Let's hit him again.
Okay.
I need to do something. Okay, let's see.
Poke.
Oh, shit.
Was it R?
Okay, I didn't roll. That 22 should be a actual 26. Does that beat by 10? Hello?
Triss is presumably in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. He was there, and I was like, okay. All right. Cool. I'll go ahead and roll damage then. Not damage.
Damage. Omelette no damage.
Oh, Tristan's back. Okay.
Yep, I'm back.
Okay. I'm gonna say that 22 is supposed to be a 26. I forgot. Does that beat him by 10?
No.
26 doesn't beat him by 10. Okay.
Yeah, 26 does not beat him by 10.
Okay.
Close,
Cool.
but no cigar.
Let me go back and shuffle that. So, of course. Hold on a sec. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so it's 27 feet back then.
Where's that third? Where are you getting 27?
I forgot to key in the fact that I have combat focus, so it's supposed to be +4.
Okay, 27 beats him by 10 exactly.
Okay. Why can't my D6 roll anything besides a fucking 1? That'd be great. I'm thinking keying in D6 wrong. Because it only does this when I'm playing with Kyoki. Alright. Fucking hell. Alright.
Okay.
I guess that's the best I can do.
Alright. That brings us to Serana. Save us! Or save yourself!
Okay, she is going to move on top of the rock.
Okay, easy enough.
Easy enough. Just to make sure, I can I bonus action mass healing word and fire an arrow, or do I have to use another spell?
No, you can do that.
Okay. But would it be the right thing?
That is the question.
Yeah, that is the question. Not frostbite. Ignore that. You know what? Fuck it. We will go with mass healing word. Okay. Level 5, because we need it. So 16 everybody.
It's within like 30 feet, right?
Oops.
Shoot.
That you can see within range of 60 feet.
Yep.
Oh, 60 feet, that's like...
Oh man, oh, close to you. Hey!
It can reach Ash, but it can't reach Kyoki. Okay, so everyone but Ash and Kyoki can heal that amount.
That is handy.
Okay. Alright, so she's not moving, she's standing on the rock?
Yep, she got onto the rock and fired off a healing spell, so you are out of range.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then she's going to toss out Toll of the Dead. Cause fuck this thing. Because I can't really... Because this is a very long list of spells. And I'm like, fuck, what do I use?
Well, I mean, she only has so many prepared.
True. Let's see, what level are we? 9?
You are 9th, yes. But she's not full cleric.
Yeah. But it's more 11 level for cantrip level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... And it's been wounded, so 2d12.
I didn't really do that then.
Yes, I call that.
And I believe I make a save for Toll the Dead.
Yep, wisdom save. You're shooting for 16.
Damn!
Wait, don't you have a dark hero point?
I do. But I'm not going to use it for a saving throw on a not important swarmy thing. I have to save all my hero points to hit Brian.
22 damage!
And that's necrotic, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah. It is looking very rough.
And that'll be winter.
Okay. The creatures continues in the distance, continue to charge. You estimate he's somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 20 seconds out?
Cool.
As soon as
AKA
we
3
beat
turns.
these
I got a
things, it will
plan
be
for this
here.
thing.
Okay. Anybody refooting?
You know what? I'll try with Serana. Just see if she can get a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
but then I
refooting.
realized
I'm
no.
not refooting.
Are we refooting?
If you want to refoot, now is the time.
Okay, then I will attempt it.
And it
As much
gets
about
her
that.
nowhere.
I'm gonna say this, and it usually means nothing because my d6s mean for shit in this game. Initiative. Let's see. Can I roll a better initiative? Wow, I dropped. What? I rolled double.
That's like you do have 6 stunt points, so that's something.
At least that worked out. I've got initiative stunt points. I've got 6 of them.
Remember, you can only stack something if it says you can.
Oh, that's hilarious. Should I try vicious mockery?
Try healing me!
Try
Okay,
healing both
what
of
is
you.
my
You're both kind of rough.
I'll say, what is a ready action technically?
Ready action? You I believe that you take your action and your reaction, and you declare what your.
Well, in this
You're
case,
holding
a
it
ready
for?
action will be like drawing a weapon, prepping
Ah.
a spell to be, taking a thing of like, I have this ready to go if a certain situation happens.
Right. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I believe it takes your action and your,
usually,
and
yeah.
your reaction.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
I say probably not helpful here.
No. Cool. I'm going to use evasive action and vanish.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do that.
I have 6. I mean, most of the rest of them, I don't have enough hit points to be taking hits for people.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
That is
How
the
about this?
noise of not being fine.
I mean, I only get 1 attack with this creature, and he's like, yeah, I automatically avoid, and I'm getting +2 AC just to rub your nose in it.
No, that's
well,
fine.
about to say, I was like, I can do slip strike, so hit them even better than I already do. So I was like, but I can't seem to do any damage now.
No, you've been doing damage, and your damage has been comparable to everyone else. All right, everybody in?
Yep.
All right, Farron.
Okay, with the healing, I will step forward, and I will use. I'll also spend a hit die to recover a key point.
Okay.
And I'm going to use this card. So they increase your melee reach by 10 feet. And I'm going to describe that because I can't. I'm not Piccolo. I'm not going to stretch my arms. But I figure what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be darting in and then darting back out and then darting back in.
Darting back out. Darting back
Okay.
in and darting back out.
Strike. No stunt points. Strike. Oh, same roll. No stunt points. Okay, spend an A key point. Punch and that probably didn't do anything. And a kick.
Okay. The 15 and the 16 miss. The. Did you move? Or...
Me? I moved 1 to have my extended reach to be within range.
Your sword has extended reach? Oh, right, because of the card. Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, what the... Okay, so the 2 sword strikes hit, the 2 unarmed do not.
Okay.
Okay, so 14, 24. All right. It's hanging on for dear life.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Like, Theron fucking hit him with Fist of the North Star earlier and beat the shit out of it.
Oh, that one died.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Oh.
He killed that one at the beginning of the session.
Okay. I'd like to use some movement. There we go. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, I thought my order was visual effects. I guess it's not. Gant and I believe it's
Fargo.
No, Fargo wasn't. What's her face? I don't know what name she's going by in this.
Oh, Serrano.
Serrana are in my protection order.
What's up?
There.
Oh,
You're in my protection aura. So you'll get a +5 to saves.
And just to make it easier for them. Okay. Fargo, you're up. You are currently inside a bone NATO.
Can I disengage from inside?
Yes, you can.
Okay. 1, 2.
Well, I figured
Then I'm going to shoot it with crossbow.
Okay.
And we're going to do an excessive amount of damage just because. Hit first. That's the hit.
20 hits.
And we are using Psychic Blades. We get dice for sneak attack.
Mark off the inspiration for Psychic Blades, I believe.
Yes, sir, it will do. Momento, s'il vous plaît. I'll put 10 in that box. That's my D6 box. Alright. Oh! Nice. Makes for okay, because it's a total of 5 psychic damage. All the rest is piercing, correct? Yeah.
Should be, yeah.
19 piercing.
It is looking super rough and powdery, but it is still swirling.
God damn it!
And don't forget to mark off your inspiration.
Yep, already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I see a 3/4 on here. Oh, there we go. Okay.
That's because I hadn't tabbed out of it.
Okay. That it? That's your bonus
Yep.
action, so yeah, that should be it. Okay. Alright, my turn.
Oh, no.
please don't knock me down while I'm out. Please.
Let's get, this one's gonna move back down. Here we go, folks.
Please don't. Or at least hit within my shield, and I can shield that. I summon a shield to defend myself. No.
Why hasn't my dog graduated to farts that will kill me?
Well, after you mark off your mana, I believe I miss all around. So.
I don't know why I thought these things had like so many different hits.
Because you keep thinking this, you keep forgetting that 5th edition sucks when it comes to offense.
Yeah, a lot of classic RPGs, when it comes to AC and stuff like that,
I
oy
think-
vey.
I mean, not even that. I just thought that it had more than one attack.
No,
I'm
you're
so
thinking
used
of a
to
different
think-
creature.
I'm so
This
used to
thing
think-
is, its entire gimmick is it can hit anybody in its hex.
Okay, I was just so used to like things like getting attacks, extra attacks, bonus attacks. We've had so many skeletons like try to wail on us with like 3 attacks in a round.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Saturday one where I get to throw higher level stuff at you.
Like skeletons have kind of scarred me. So anytime I see a skeleton, I'm like, ah!
Because, yeah, David's thinking of one that I threw at you guys in the Saturday game where just standing in its square means you take damage before I even roll an attack.
Yeah.
That's not these
Well,
guys.
that was nice of it to not move to try to get Dylan.
Well, she's in mark mode. There's no point.
Oh, she's in full mark mode. Okay.
Yeah. Sierra told me she was not joining us this week, so she is in mark mode. Alright, so whiffs all around. Gant.
Yep, working on it.
Yeah, it looks like you marked off your mana, yes?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Didn't think I was hallucinating, but with Roll20, you never know.
Actually, might as well. So that was stop points. Need to look at the stop points, because I've generated some. Yeah.
Okay, well, at least I've done some damage, so it's not a total waste of time.
What happens if you roll triples?
Nothing. I mean, you still get the benefits of the double, but yeah, there's no such thing as a triple.
Yeah, but technically that's 3 doubles.
Oh my god, a triple!
That's like all you get is bragging rights.
Doxy. Unless it's triple sixes, and then you get crit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you get a critical hit, and you'll get all the benefits of that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Mighty Blow.
Mighty Blow Young, got it.
Yeah. No. No, I'll go with Lightning Attack.
Okay.
That way I can get a 3rd attack. Fear me and my sword. I don't have a single
Said that the minion one.
plus 2.
That's right.
First attack is going to be 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. 20 to hit on the second.
Also hits.
Okay. And then that might be a whiff. 18.
Also hits.
Okay. Those will be all my attacks. So I will just do damages. Just to save.
You're dual wielding, right?
Negative.
Okay.
Only sword.
As I thought you had your parrying dagger out. That's why I was.
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
7.
Okay. You bring your sword around, smashing into it. The ricochet effect powders enough of the bones that the form loses cohesion.
Oh, thank the gods.
You have 2 attacks remaining.
Oh.
Didn't plan this far in advance.
I did not. I guess I can't technically do Firebolt.
Nope.
You could jump up on that rock and throw your sword as far as you can throw it.
Which, unless you have a feet, is like 20 feet.
I don't have that, but...
And say this is why bows or throwing daggers or something are usually helpful.
Yeah.
Throwing swords? Who needs throwing swords?
Javelins, throwing axes, a good rock.
I think there's rocks all around.
Yeah, but I think they're a bit out of your guys' weight class for throwing.
Okay, just so it at least does something. Let's see, how far away will I need to do? Need to get there. Probably far without, yeah. Damn, okay. I will, I guess, as using one of my actions. Where is it? I will feed myself a healing potion.
Okay, bonus action potion.
And that's going to be 2d4?
2d4 plus 2 if it's a basic.
Yeah, potion's basic.
Hey!
Yeah, not bad. So we got that, and then... You know what? I will cure wounds myself. Oh no, that's right, I can't.
Action to attack, bonus action to potion, yeah.
Yeah, no. No, I'm good then.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, that's a bonus action. Never mind, ignore me. Go ahead. Sorry, I have things in my head.
Okay. Ash is gonna take a swing. He is not at advantage, but I'm not changing the macro. Here we go. 18 hits, 14 does not. Kyoki.
Oh, okay.
How'd you roll the exact same dice, the exact same roll, in the exact same order on both of your advantages?
That's the power of GMs.
RNGesus.
Okay. 2 attacks. You
20 hits, 27 hits, and beats me by 10.
I like how there's 4 dice, and none of them roll double.
Okay, clarify for me. You have one attack at plus 13 and one at plus 12. Which one is it?
Hmm?
You have one attack at plus 13 and another attack at plus 12.
Oh, I'll say I'll say one of them is my actual sword, Shinso, and the other one is the roach sword.
Okay, okay. Yeah, tell me these things so that I can keep track of the defects damage.
I did.
Yeah, last week you got to remind me. Last session you got to remind me of these things.
Okay, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say one of them. I cast the enchanted blade thing on the brooch sword.
Okay.
Over here calling it the goddamn roach sword. Oh my god, I did real damage.
Okay, so 12, 28.
Necrotic still can't seem to roll higher than 2 though.
It is looking super rough, but it is still with us. Anything else?
Yes, all I got. Attack bonus. I'm not the attack bonus action. That's pretty much
Okay,
it.
Serana.
Let me try initiative again.
So she's gonna
Woohoo!
move. She's gonna move a little bit.
That's points. Okay, I get 2.
Well, actually, she will. Yeah, she will move to the next rock, like getting on top of it a little, and she will again do mass healing wounds or mass healing word. 5th level. Everyone heal 11, because now everybody should be within the.
Yeah, this time
60
Brian is in
range.
range. So yep, Kyoki, you gain 11 hit points.
Yay! I needed that.
Everybody else obviously gains 11 as well.
And then once more toll the dead. Bah.
15, 20.
Does it do more damage when they're actually dead?
No.
No, it hurts them more when they have been wounded.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but it's a skeleton. It's already dead.
Nope. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, in earlier editions, Undead almost universally had what we would now call Radiance vulnerability. So...
Or Radiance invulnerability.
I wish
But
I had
yeah,
Radiance.
wisdom. But yeah, wisdom save for it, please. For the Skullnado. That actually makes it.
Yep.
So it will take half.
I think it was 16 exactly is what I needed last time.
Yep.
So I take
It
10.
does not.
Oof. Still here. It's more powder now than tornado.
It's still just as lethal.
It's getting closer.
It'll
Oh
still
yeah, we
give-
should probably start moving to prepare for it.
Anybody refooting?
I did.
No,
What's-
I'm good.
Closer.
You and I go at the same time.
The skeleton Hulk.
There
That
is a
charging-
gigantic skeleton. Yeah, it's it is humongous. You're looking at probably a good 30, 40 feet high.
Fairly certain we could beat the shit out of that.
Am I still waiting on refoots?
Not for me.
Already did.
Alright. Which is Venom!
Okay, I will use an action to dash.
Action, not bonus action.
Right, I'm not a rogue, nor am I using separate weapons, so... Yep. As I'm doing that, I will focus and use my... what do I call it? My Channel Divinity to harness divine power, restoring a little bit of MP to myself.
Okay.
And I'll use a hit die to restore a key point. Let's see, I'm about there, so that's both of those. I should be within. Yep, cool. I'm good. Let's see. Can I tell how well off Kyoki and Ash are?
Ash's armor is pretty scuffed from what you can see. I will need a perception check for Kyoki because he's deeper into the tornado.
Okay.
But Ash, other than scuffed armor, is looking pretty fine. Okay, you can see some dried, some blood stains on Kyoki's robes from where he probably has taken damage, but he does not currently seem to be bloodied.
Okay. The creature that's coming towards us
Mm-hmm.
in the distance, Are we talking like kaiju sized or?
It is a 20 by 20, so again, probably a good 30 to 40 feet high.
Okay. Do I know where it's coming in from? Like, can I? Is it just coming straight north to south towards us?
It is charging map south,
Okay.
and is given its current trajectory, is somewhere probably going to pop up somewhere in the upper right hand quadrant. It has enough time to it's roughly 2 turns out, so it has enough time to course correct within that window.
Okay. In that case. Okay. Is it an item interaction to take something out of my backpack?
Backpack, yes.
Okay. Okay, in that case,
It's only bags of holding where it takes more than that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because it was actually in a in a pack. Whether that
regular backpack counts as an item interaction.
Okay. Okay. Would it be fair to classify sand as loose earth?
Yeah, I'll play along with that.
Okay. What I'm wanting to do is I am wanting to take out my trowel of excavating. And I'm wanting to kind of observe the incoming creature, and I know we have a turn, but I'm basically wanting to be ready to activate the trowel of excavating to excavate an area where it will step to maybe trip it or something as it comes into the field. Because it excavates a 5-foot cube of loose earth over 1 turn.
Okay, given its size, I am not sure if a 5-foot cube would be much effect to it, but we can give it a shot when we get there.
Okay, I know it's large and everything, but I figure its foot probably doesn't match its body
it's
size.
like gargantuan or whatever the highest tier is. It is.
Yeah.
I'd say its foot is probably 10 feet. That's
okay. Because I'm not trying to trap it or anything. I'm just trying to disrupt it.
Right, which is what I'm saying. It's we will do a roll when it gets in range for that.
Cool.
I will probably give it advantage, but potholes are a thing that can hurt people, so we will. I am not saying no.
I have heard tale of someone in my family. I think it was dislocate. They broke their tailbone because they missed the curb.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not expecting it, shit happens.
Okay. Yep. That's all my actions and stuff then.
All right. Next in line is Fargo.
Card. E. Play. How do I play the card?
You drag it from its position onto the map.
Easy for you to say.
You're on the tablet, aren't you?
We.
Oh, unfortunately, literally none of us can utilize your cards.
I can.
Can you?
If he has control of his sheet, he might be able to use his cards.
Okay, because I thought that was account locked.
I thought it was too, but
no, it's account locked.
Okay, yeah, that's what we thought. So yeah, only Matt can do it.
Hey, Greg, can you try stealing my cards?
I can. You would have to.
Yeah, I can approve you to steal it, and then you can play it.
Well, yes, but he can't see what the card is, so we wouldn't know which one to steal.
Yeah.
Take all of them. And then I will decline the ones that I don't want to give you. As soon as roll 20, because in my frustrated clicking, I will, of course, reset roll 20.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Oh, wait,
okay,
what?
so that explains why I can't even see your cards, or how many cards. Okay.
I don't know how it looks when someone steals my cards. I know how it looks when I steal other people's cards.
I know the sound it makes when it dies.
You going to steal them? Click on my card, and then you click on them, and it says heal card.
Yeah, like I can't. I'm clicking your cards, and it's not even showing up. Like I can click on Kyoki's.
Yeah,
David.
we've had a problem with that, for a while now, where we can't even look at each other's cards.
Oh, I'm getting steal requests. Okay. Are you wanting?
No, I'm just showing you. That's how it's done. Just go in and click on them, and they steal.
Yeah, it doesn't always work though. We've had a problem with that, the last few weeks.
Okay. Is there one? Is there a particular one you need?
I need you to steal from me so that I can play this card.
I say, once you try and take all of them, and he'll decline the one he doesn't want, the ones he wants to keep.
No, like okay. Let me put it this way: I can't even open the cards.
Okay, so you're running into the same glitch we saw the other day.
Yes.
Okay. Can somebody else, anyone, steal my card?
Oh.
Hey, it's all about technical
No.
difficulties.
I cannot access yours. I can access everyone else's.
Yeah, even as the GM, I cannot touch your cards. I also can't touch David's cards.
Huh.
Can I touch David's card? I can touch David's card.
Well, good for you. We don't need to mess with David's cards right now, though.
Well, I got one in mine.
I don't get why you guys can't touch my cards.
Because Roll20 is glitching, like it always does.
How about this? You tell us a name of the card and the effect, so we will know it's out of use. Does that work?
Well, that doesn't help because we're not going to remember he used it later, and then he'll just have an infinite circle of cards.
That's why you type in the thing.
Yeah, and then it'll get lost in the log over the rest of the game.
Don't worry, I will remember it.
I'm gonna send it in Skype.
That's a good call.
The ultimate power.
Also, be right back.
Gain an extra bonus
I still
action.
didn't realize it. I'm doing the last two.
Okay, pick two, gain an extra bonus action, increase your speed by 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Cards away so no one else can touch them. There you go. I'm going to move so I can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just realized how overpowered that card was. I don't think I needed the extra bonus action in retrospect.
Cast all the spells.
I forgot about my own movement.
Chug all the potions.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. You pick something. Why do you... Oh, I don't want to open Serana. God damn it. Why do we even have that lever?
Because her sheet's accessible to everyone, so that anybody can Jaeger her when you guys decide to bring the cleric.
Okay. I would like to take a pop shot at the swirling cloud of dust.
You can do that.
Yeah. 6, 5, 4.
6, 5, 4.
15.
Yep, that 15 does hit. No, wait, 15 does not hit, but you should have a modifier there.
Yeah, plus 7.
Plus 7?
22.
Yeah.
So that's a 20. Yeah, 20 does hit.
Just going to use the sneak attack dice. And D10, because I'll probably be saving my things. My inspirations for the big boy. On the board, please. 13 piercing damage.
Okay. Nice. That becomes that. It is looking super rough, but it is still up.
That's not very nice. I don't have a second attack action on part of it, do I?
You are a bard rogue, so probably not. Because only very special bards get the second attack.
Would a bard road be a barode?
Yes. You have anything else?
I'm reading. Hold on.
Okay.
Need that. Need that. I feel like I'm literally about. Yeah, let's pop up potion, I guess.
Okay. I'd say, yeah, you do have 2 bonus actions.
They have. Do I have a potion? I have a potion on. I don't actually have one on me.
Well, then I guess you can't pop it.
Well. Fuck.
Alright. Under the assumption that... Oh, still not done? Okay.
Double checking my spell book real fast. If I've got any good. Okay, you go ahead.
Alright. Next is the Swarm.
Da da da!
And I don't think Brian took Vanish this time. So, just to waste my time, gonna give y'all a hero point back.
Yes. Yes.
Come on, dice, fail me now.
Critical
Whoa!
hit.
I think I hit. I think.
Well, looks like you also got some points on yourself.
Literally, all of my spells are actions.
Most people's spells are actions.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure 27 hits.
I'm pretty sure as well, but
27.
okay.
Does it beat it by 10?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
27. So 27 will hit. I will use.
No doubles on Kyoki though.
Oh wow, the skeleton thing actually rolled pretty high to hit. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do lightning attack and mighty blow. Okay, so Ash. Okay, so Ash takes 34, Kyoki takes 25. The music suddenly got super loud.
Yeah, for some reason on my computer it just went like, whoa.
And it's going to use lightning attack to go again.
Fire! Oh, shit.
I hit Kyoki again.
Risky as fuck.
Oh, hang on. Well, I got knocked 6 off that because I forgot to take the hero point off, so that brings it down to a 23.
That beats me by... Wait. No, wait. I'm still fighting against this one guy, so... 22. That does not hit.
Okay, so 23 misses. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to say my defense is my AC is a 26. So
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey guys, you know what I think?
Well, I still did 25 though, so that's nothing to complain about.
You know, I think it'd be fun in a cringe way if these bone creatures had levels of monk.
So if you will kindly mark off that 25.
All right, I'm gonna use keen defense to have that.
So that becomes 13.
All right. All right.
And
Oof.
I will bring us to Gant.
Uh-oh. So I will... Let's see, I was in 20... Actually, I need to check some.
It is looking super, super rough.
Okay. Cool. Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is. So many tabs.
Too many
Okay,
tabs.
so I will move here and do a good old firebolt.
Firebolt!
Actually, no, fuck it. Magic and missile. Damn it.
It has pissed you off enough that it deserves mana.
What? Okay, apparently it isn't letting me roll things, but that's 3 darts to start off with, and then
So
second,
that should be
third,
3d4
fourth.
plus... You're doing 4. You're doing second level, so 4d4 plus 4.
4. I'm doing 4th level, so
Oh, shit.
5 darts.
4th level? No, that 4th level would be... You start with 3 plus 3 levels. That would be 64 plus 6.
Ant is a prideful man. Is a prideful elf. He doesn't like it when he goes down.
I see. Burn that mana, yes. A lot of d4s for not a lot of damage. Alright.
Big 17.
17 is enough to drop it, though.
Really?
It had the crap kicked out of it.
Nice. Well, I don't know what HP is. Okay, I believe we have 2 rounds.
Yep, you have 2 rounds before the next one gets into range.
What I am wanting to do then is, since we have 2 rounds and this only takes a turn each, I am going to this square right in front of me. I'm going to take a turn to excavate a hole with the idea that if we need to, with it being 5 feet deep, I'm pretty sure that's at least 3/4 cover, if not total cover.
For most of you, that would be 3/4 cover, yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to put a hole right here so people can dive into it if they need to during the fight.
Okay, you spend your turn digging a hole. Basically, everyone has the chance for 2 free, rounds. So 2 actions, 2 bonus actions.
The other one, my other thing is what I was doing before of wanting to time it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what do people want to do with their moment's reprieve?
I'd like to take a hide action, hide behind a rock,
Okay, make a stealth check for that.
and take aim.
Okay. Remember, take aim is free, but you'll need a hide roll for the other part. Anyone else got any prep they want to do?
Yes. Serana and Gant are gonna move. Gant is gonna start yelling now that we should probably
Into the right quadrant in
spread out a
generals.
little bit, but close
Alright.
enough that we can engage.
This count as a second encounter?
No, this is all part of the same encounter.
21. No, hold on. Sorry. 16 on the stealth.
Huh. Just lower than I'm used to for a rogue.
Where
I
the
don't
moves
have-
you at?
I'm not that kind of rogue. I'm
Apparently.
hiding behind the rock I'm closest.
Left or right?
I'm the right one.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, just kind of a, that's lower than I was expecting.
Alright, Gant will move onto the rock there.
I'm the kind of rogue that can plant something on you.
Let's see, there's that. Gant will have that.
And be like, officer, he did it. He stole the ring. I didn't steal nothing. Just check his pockets.
Even better. You see, Commissioner, it wasn't I who stole the ring, it was you. Huh? Yes. That in your pocket.
I guess I will have Serana do 2 more instances of Healing Word at base level, because she needs to keep mana at a relative that, so 2 level 3s.
So 10 mana.
Yep.
And everyone regains, looks like 12 mana. 12 HP.
And as for an action, Serana will start. Wait, those are bonus actions. So she will do 3 creatures. Okay. Okay, Serana will she'll say that she can do 3 different spells. One she will prep until the Hulk gets in range, but she could do Bless or Beacon of Hope now, or she can wait till it gets in range and do Bane.
Thing might be nice.
I'm
I
thinking.
mean, technically,
I'm thinking Bless. What
let's-
do you guys think?
I'm not saying let's have her do that. I can cast Bane. I don't cast that many spells, so it won't hurt me to cast.
What is it at?
I personally prefer if we do Catwoman instead of Bane, but to each their own.
But by the sound of it, people would like Bless. Did I catch that right?
Sounds right. That's at least my vote.
1, 2, 3, 4. And to maintain it, as her other action, she will attempt to hide behind the rock. I know that's not a bonus, so she will do it for an actual action to do bonus, and she will cast it at second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so she will cast it at 3rd level to include everybody.
And this is what she's casting?
Bless.
Okay. Bless. Alright.
So everyone can add D4 to attacker saving throw.
Alright. Given that you guys...
You said we still see him coming, correct?
You still see it coming. It was 2 turns out, so you guys each have 2 actions and 2 bonus actions.
I'm gonna try my excavation trip thing.
And because you guys have had time to do a little bit of prep, Anyone wishing to refoot can do so at advantage.
Okay. I'm going to.
What's your blessed
I'm gonna
symbol?
make him.
Okay.
I usually do the up sword, up shield thing.
And let's see. And Gant. Gant didn't throw out any spells.
You said initiative at advantage.
If you wish to refoot, because you've had time to prep, you can roll initiative at advantage, yes.
Let's see if this actually works. Three, four, five, 3, 4, 2, or 3, 4, 5. So no doubles, but
Oh, shit. Ignore that. I was trying to close it.
Ignore me.
since I can see him coming, I'm going. Okay, since I can see him coming, I'm going to go ahead and activate combat focus.
Okay, he will also... Okay, Gant will... how many inspires do I have? Okay, wait, do I gain them? Sure. Where are you? Okay, cool. Okay, yes, I will give inspiration to Ash and to Fargo. And I am tapped out of inspiration for the moment. As bonus actions, and then as a final action.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets.
Shit.
So it's going to be going for that. Which means it will spawn here-ish.
And I guess as a final action, he will prepare to cast.
Oh, I thought it was in the other right quadrant.
It was, I did say it was, potentially going to correct, though. I did the random target roll.
Yeah, okay. Does that mean I can't do the ready thing then?
You have enough time that you could, your ready thing, you had time to adjust.
Okay. In that case, then, how do we want to roll this?
Digging.
I remember it's a magical thing that's doing the digging, but yeah.
Oh, right. It doesn't do, what is the effect of the item?
It is, trial observation. When touching this item to a spot on the ground and speaking of the command word, this item will excavate a 5-foot cube of loose earth over 1 turn, or solid stone over 5 turns. When excavating stone, it's a really loud noise.
Yeah. Well, first we'll go with high-low to see whether it's sand, pure sand or standard stone, based on the composition of the beach.
Oh, well, that's why I asked if sand was loose earth earlier.
Well, yes, the sand is loose earth, but, as you can see, there's a lot of rock on the beach as well, so there could be rock under the sand.
Okay.
Which is why I'm saying I'm going to do a high-low.
Okay. I would hope that'd be visible, but okay.
Not with the... What's going to potentially happen is you will stick it in, it'll get a little bit into the sand, and then you'll potentially hit rock.
Right. Yeah, no, I get what's going to happen.
Which is why it's not necessarily visible with the conditions.
Yeah.
But I need you to call for me.
Low.
Okay. So it will get... You said 5 feet.
It's 5 foot cube.
It will get about 3 feet down before it starts hitting rock.
Okay.
So you do have reasonable progress.
Okay.
It's just not as deep as you were necessarily hoping in the time you had.
Yeah, well, it's deep enough that it could
Potentially be a
cause
hazard,
a stumble.
And that's what that brown box is supposed to be?
The brown box is, well, you see, when I was under the impression that it was just loose earth, during one of our free turns, I made a hole right here.
Okay, that's a separate hole. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
For people to use as cover if they need to.
Okay. So, all right. Everybody's happy with their initiatives?
I'm
Yep.
just going
Yeah.
to do one last thing. 1, 2. Just need to find. Fuck it, that'll work. Gant will prepare to cast Chromatic Orb when it gets in range.
Okay, top of the round. It is, in theory, in range for your Chromatic Orb, so since that's a readied for you, you can fire that off.
Range spell attack. Don't fail me now. Oh, hell yeah. That's looking good. Oh, shit. +1 spell attack. Okay, +9, so it becomes. That's 27 to hit.
27 most certainly hits.
Okay, and that is a crit. So it's roll twice, yeah?
No, maximum damage plus a roll.
Okay. And I am casting this at 5th level, because fuck this thing.
What element?
Okay, so damage. And because I can choose, I will go with lightning damage, because fuck that. Because why not? That's 32 plus. So that's
Holy shit!
And that's what happens when you crit at 5th level.
yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Alright, Farron.
Okay.
Okay, for a second I wasn't sure if you're going to core it or not. Okay. Well, considering the ready to action and everything, I mean, would it be a deck save on its part?
Well, I'll deal with that on its turn when it actually gets to.
Gotcha.
You guys haven't way beaten initiative. But yes, it would be a deck save when it gets there.
Okay. I will use an animator action then to, I guess, return it to my pack if it's done doing what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. I will. Oh, is it in fact there at this point?
Yeah, that is where it is at the start of its turn. At the start of this round.
Okay, it is.
That
is.
That is definitely a hit, and that is a critical.
That is a critical.
So maximum damage of 12 plus what you rolled. So that's a 26 damage on the first attack.
Apparently, we are very tired
Would
of this
the lightning also have been
already.
maximized?
Yes, it would. So
Ooh.
that's 12, 22, 26. That is 30.
Holy crap! That's my first critical with the bell curve system.
Yep.
Okay.
It's okay. It's only a CR 13 monster that I was hoping would get a turn.
Wow.
Everybody decided to crit. It's okay.
Is it holding any weapons? I don't.
No,
okay.
it's just a giant fuck-off amalgamation of many, many skeletons.
Okay. I cannot seize the initiative again.
No. About a third of its mass has been pulverized by these attacks. It's already bloodied.
Shit.
David's like,
Well, you're making like I probably shouldn't continue beating it up.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
These things have been beating up on us all week. This entire beach trip.
2 set
Things
points
beat up on.
for a defensive stance to increase my AC by 2.
Okay.
And 3 set points to have the strike cause set up for Ash since he's just right there. I will. It's 20, 30. Just shift around it and do a second hit. Oh, that is much less.
That is a
18.
Well, this is 5th edition, so that still hits.
Oh. Huh. Because David has an idea of what that is, and I thought his AC was
No!
a little okay.
Its big claim to fame? Hit points!
Okay, this is not what I think it is, then. No, I'm thinking of the other thing. Okay, but yeah, that's my second hit. I am, that's it.
Alright. Yeah, can I take your free bonus action one?
What, to give it a punch?
Or whatever, yeah.
I guess I'll give it a punch.
And your
Well, I thought I'd have to use it. No, the martial arts lets me.
Yeah, so it's your martial arts.
Yeah,
But your
yeah.
punches are not magical yet, as I recall.
No.
Okay, well, that also hits.
I'll assume the bless made that hit. Its AC cannot be 14.
I don't have to tell you whether it was the bless or not, I just have to tell you if it hit.
Can we try talking to it now and see if it wants to have verbal combat?
Do you think a giant skeleton can have verbal combat? Do you think a giant skeleton has languages?
I mean,
Do you think a giant skeleton has an intelligence score high enough to communicate?
it might. They have a pretty high wisdom score.
Hold on.
Yeah, but that's not intelligence.
Hold on. I have tongues.
Well, either way, it's Vario's turn.
Real quick question: Can I apply my bardic inspiration I was given to my damage?
No, bardic inspiration can only be applied to magical damage.
Oh, like psychic damage?
No, as in like damage from spells.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Fair
okay.
enough.
So like an elemental enchantment wouldn't count.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know, actually.
Yeah, it's like
That's good to know.
it's attack rolls, skill rolls, saving throws, and spell damage.
Okay.
Well, 20 hits.
Marking off my thingy. Oh.
Let's see, if it's claimed the famous hit points,
Well, it was hit points.
then I would think 300.
CR 13, so no, not that bad.
Oh, I know it'd be really high for a CR13, but when it said claim the fame, I'm like, okay, well then it's probably excessively high.
You forgot to factor in the 5th edition lame modifier.
Ah, yes.
Okay, anything else from you?
Nah. No.
Okay.
I
So
might
you-
re-hide.
I'm about to say, yeah, you
Re-hide.
are revealed by firing, so...
Hiding behind the rock again.
Okay.
Holy crap!
While you're doing that, Kyoki!
I just
Yeah.
rolled 6s!
Thank God you didn't roll that on the attack.
If I had rolled that on the attack, it would have been beautiful.
And it also probably would have been dead.
Oh, I know! Is there any stunt points with hiding?
Nope.
Fuck!
Well, congrats, Brian. You not only hit, you beat it by 10 twice.
Oh yeah, and I actually get a stunt point. 'Cause something, apparently. Let's see, what do I get for 3? Combat stuff I can do.
Should have chosen a CR-16.
Well, next time I'll just bring out the Tarrasque right out the gate. This is
I'll
5th
stick
edition.
around.
That's not even a threat. The thing sucks.
Are you serious that this thing's gonna be beat before we get to its turn?
More than likely.
I'll stick around then just a little bit. I was thinking it was gonna be a couple rounds of combat, and I was just gonna go ahead and go to bed. I'm really gonna hate myself.
I say, unless Brian and Greg really lowball me here,
Which I usually do as far as damage.
it is in range that even you can kill it, Brian.
Wow, this thing must be really fucked.
Well, I don't think anyone expected criticals with 3d6.
As I Greg took
Yeah.
a full third of it, a little over a third of its hit points in the first hit.
And I came one roll away from.
So, let's
Getting
see.
it.
Both your weapons are magical. So, resistances don't apply. So, 16 plus 15 is 31.
I hate the fact that it finally rolled real damage when it doesn't matter.
It is not dead, but it is hanging on by a string.
I am wanting this to try to do stuff to us, because I see its arms, and they look like cool
And
arms.
the only reason it is alive is because it's immune to necrotic. Otherwise, you did damage needed to kill it exactly.
Yeah, don't miss. This is your time to shine. Jack.
To quote Triss, it's 5th, and he has Bless. He's probably not going to miss.
Alright, I did forget blast that one time.
Well, as far as I know, it is Gant's turn.
It would like legendary
initiative
action. now.
balls.
Yep.
I can't tell if that's Tristan saying yep, it would like to use a legendary.
Oh, that's cute. You think it has legendaries.
Oh, wait, but does it have the mythic transformation?
Nope.
So say yes.
We've been wasting our big shots on it.
It had six rounds of build-up for this.
I know, which is why I'm wanting to fucking fight it.
I think that orb kind of fucked it. Like,
Yeah, again, the Chromatic Orb did over a third of its hit points in the first hit.
Oof.
And then you kind of ran up and fucked it too with what you did.
Wait a second.
Yeah, Greg took out 45% of its hit points in the first hit.
Wait. Isn't this your pattern? The advanced guard fucks us, and then we get the boss.
Is it immune to fire damage?
Yeah, I don't get that lucky. So, 16 just hits.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So,
Actually, it would be 25, but yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had anything. But good thing.
doesn't matter. Its 4 remaining hit points are less than 12.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. I started with 180 hit points.
You just went with the average?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can maximize that
Yeah, I
range
know,
and
I
not
know.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I didn't think I needed to. Because you guys were roughed up by the other fight.
I mean,
I'm about to say, Kyoki's
Okay.
just gonna stand there and look around. He's like, whoa. Good job, team.
I mean, I expended some of your mana. I knocked people down. It's not a total waste. That one creature's a waste, not the encounter. However, you guys have successfully defeated the beach. The sands are now quiet.
All right.
Alrighty, so
And
take
Gant
a
will
short
kinda
rest.
like- Yeah, well, like scan the horizon. Does anybody else like to fuck with us?
You hear the sounds of the wind blowing through the rocks, blowing sand in your face, but otherwise, no.
Oh, thank God. And he will collapse into the soft sand and just relax for a little. Oh.
You will now be at disadvantage for the rest of the island for having sand everywhere. No.
I always hated sand. God fucking everywhere.
When the wind comes through the beach, does it go, fuck you?
No, you guys did good because you finished the other, the first, leg early. You had time to prepare, and that time to prepare is what did me in.
Time to prepare apparently gave us criticals.
Yeah, everybody, crit.
Okay. Farron will. Okay, I think I'll sit on this rock over here.
Wait.
I'm gonna look at Ash and be like, so how much of that last part was you?
I had advantage on my last shot. That 18 should have been to hit.
He's like, that critical's mine!
I forgot I took aim.
Oh, too late now.
Don't worry, it was a team effort regardless. Alright.
Okay.
See, it worked out. Everybody got to do something, and I'm not saying Tristan didn't actually have to roll anything for his character, so everything kind of worked out. I'll say because if I remember correctly, Tristan doesn't like having his characters be the ones that end it, because technically, well, the whole thing, you don't want NPCs ending boss fights.
I'm about to say, yeah, it helps curb accusations of DMPCism if I'm not the one to kill it.
So, can we take a 5-minute breather? Or however long a short rest is.
Well, there's arduous rally, and then which is short, or short rest, which is an hour.
Short rest
You
is my dual.
Action back with a arduous rally.
What do
Short
y'all
rest
think?
is my dual stuff back.
Oh. If anything else is coming out to get us, I suggest that we take something a bit longer, because unless something's changed, this isn't a rescue mission. It's a scout and secure.
Yep.
Investigation of what's going on here.
Yeah, so we definitely
Only
hold the time.
though the only one of the big cons, obviously, is if we take our time, and if they didn't hear the noise of us coming, which I
I don't remember this being a time.
daddling.
Well, this beach is kind of huge.
Yeah.
Well, I can also cast a little bit of a breathing area for us.
You got a nap spell?
Kind of.
Ash, you have any thoughts considering the beach? Think there's any hidden sand crabs or anything we need to be worried about?
Well, we've already encountered several hidden sand crabs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if we decided to rest here.
I might advise, getting off the beach and, resting, just outside the Abbey, but that's just my opinion personally. If we want to take a moment, catch our breath here, we can do that, I'm fine with that as well.
Wherever you guys wish. Again, I can cast a nice little dry dome for us to rest under.
If you want to spend one mana.
A full rest.
Well, how's everybody feeling?
Well, it's too early for you to be able to take a long rest.
Yeah, obviously. So arduous rally or Oh, short rest.
I'm thinking more of a short rest, though. Ash mentioned something about a abbey that we might be able to.
Well, yeah, the thing we came up here to check. Get off the beach, up the path a little bit, so we're not in the danger zone that we've just been dealing with crabs and stuff.
Yeah, but wouldn't that also be a
That is
danger zone?
If we go inside, probably. I was just thinking a little bit up the road, so we were a little bit more defensible position.
Very true.
I wasn't saying we actually go in and then take the Brancos. Just not out here in the open.
Right.
I can make any place defensible.
In which case, yeah, let's
Oh,
do
right.
that.
He
Let's
does
get
have
closer
that
to the
tiny little
abbey.
hut.
What's
What'd you say, Fern?
I would say, in which case, yeah, I say we get closer to the abbey then, if we can have a campsite of protection, pretty much wherever.
Yeah, and then we can have Belantia cast his tiny hut if we really want, for extra convenience. Yeah, I'd rather not rest on sand. It's bugging everywhere.
It's coarse. It gets everywhere.
Very.
It sounds like we're in agreement then, Kyoki. Rest here or rest outside the abbey?
Well, if we cleared the beach, then we shouldn't really have to worry about anything else coming to fight us.
Well, we don't know if we've cleared the beach yet. Because not meta knowledge.
Okay. So what were people trying to go? You said head back to the boat and rest, or
Wow,
go
you just
further?
missed like the last 10 minutes of conversation, didn't you?
So we're talking about either the sand or the abbey.
You said sand or the abbey?
Yeah.
I was like, do you want to camp here? Do you want to take a short rest here on the beach, or do you want to go up the road a little bit towards the abbey?
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering what the abbey. I was like, wait, you don't call the boat the abbey now, do we? Okay.
No, the abbey is the place you came to check out.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Just making sure.
basically camp outside.
Just making sure people weren't calling the boat the abbey. I was like, I don't think we have a name for that yet. Okay. I would say honestly, Kyoki would probably say Kyoki feels Kyoki wouldn't mind staying here in the sand because at least it feels close to home for him. So he's okay with either, but he does have more of a preference for sand and fox, considering where he comes from.
Well, if you want, I can fill up a bucket with some sand. You can hold it when we get to the abbey. Would that be fine?
Works for me.
All right. Well, from your current position, it takes about 10-15 minutes to make your way up off the beach and up towards the path that has been carved out of the cliff face. It's a small winding road.
There you go. Congratulations.
Probably about wide enough for maybe a cart or two to pass next to each other. Another 5-10 minutes of that, you have made it up to the top of the hill, where you see the burned out remains of a stone structure that probably was once the circle enclave / abbey / sanctuary, whatever you want to call it. Scattered debris indicates that probably some kind of fighting happened here in addition to the burning.
All the various factions coming and going, all the risings and falls.
Does it look freshly burnt?
Make me an investigation check.
Fargo, the investigator. I don't think he's much of an investigator.
Go, brain roll, go.
Investigation. I don't have much investigation. Can it be a search roll? No, just kidding. What the fuck?
Is that
me? I rolled a 21 in total.
Okay, well, looking around, because obviously this is a cursory examination without getting closer to the building, but at a cursory glance examination, judging from the scoring, the smell, the lack of smoke, and how tall the brush and grass and stuff around you is, you'd guess that, combined with what you were told on the way on the way over to this place, that the burn damage is probably consistent with what you were told of this happening somewhere in the neighborhood of a month ago. Again, somewhere around the same time that you guys captured the sea ghost.
You said that there's some brush.
I'd say there's burned out trees. The grass at the top of the hill has gotten tall-ish. There's some bushes and stuff closer to the building that have taken burn damage. The parts of it that have survived have kind of grown wild and scraggly.
I would like to talk to the grass.
Do you have a thing for that?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay, speak with plants.
I remember this one.
Henry Crabgrass, got it.
Well, how you doing, Ron? I'm fine.
The guys would be like, you want to get high?
Spell events in the past day.
Oh.
I mean, still might be useful, but...
Yeah. Oh. Gaining information about creatures that have passed, the weather, other circumstances. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll ask him. I'll ask the grass if it's seen anything strange the last day.
Let's see. Based on the notes here, the only thing they remember seeing would be you. And in that you can talk to the grass would be considered unusual to them.
That's fair enough. Is it like tall, like, because we're coming off a beach, right? So is it like sea oats?
No, it's like, grass.
Okay.
And I'd say if you had to hazard a guess based on your experiences, this may have been a garden or a lawn before, nature took it back.
Since it's not very useful, I'd like to pluck one and then, use it as, chew on it, on the end of it.
It will scream in agony before being disconnected from, the commune by your plucking.
Cringe.
That's dark.
Right
Margo, what are you doing over there?
I was asking the grass if it heard anything, but...
And then chewing it.
Well, I mean, you guys can't hear the grass.
GM makes a note for
I would
alignment
think
roll.
that would be very, I would
no.
think that would be very inconsiderate.
Actually, technically it says, I imbued them with limited sentience and animation.
Yep.
So you gave them life only to snatch it away.
Yep.
And then they paid. That's
So you have incurred unnecessary cruelty to non-sapient creatures.
Wouldn't it be worse because he made it sapient?
Oh my god. Okay, so do we want to take a arduous rally or short rest? I believe we were leaning towards short rest.
Yes, please. Short rest.
Yay!
Alright, if you are taking a short rest, you may spend your hit die accordingly.
Don't worry, guys. The grass will stop screaming in a couple minutes.
Huh? were you smoking some?
Also,
You
please...
could hear them screaming, David.
No, you're the only one who can hear it. You're the only one who can hear the effect.
Oh, okay. Good. So that's not as bad.
Also, just to make sure, for Song of Rest,
Yeah, talking.
for Song of Rest, does both of our stack or highest?
No, you can stack them.
Okay, cool.
If you
So
both choose to use it.
Yes, I will be using Song of Rest. Gonna be whistling a little tune. So everyone please add a D8. I don't know if Fargo is also going to do a Song of Rest.
Also likely going to. I'm just getting to it.
So a D8 and a D6, everybody.
Fargo's is a D6.
Yep, D6 and a D8.
Okay. Also, do people want to have their wounds treated, muscles unknotted, etc., etc.?
41 out of 66.
You know what? I'm curious. Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
I believe you have something you can do to modify short rest as well.
Yes. On short rest, you can, clean, bind, tend to, up to 6 willing beasts and humanoids.
So the party.
Fun that specifies that. Make a DC 15 medicine check. Yes. Oh, it says for each creature. Do you want me to roll for each individual person?
Nah. We'll do it as a group check this time. This time.
Yeah. If a creature spends a hit dice during the rest, that creature forgoes the roll and its injury gains the maximum number of hit points the die can restore.
There you go, folks. He has maximized your hit dice.
Okay.
But not the Song of Rest. That you still have to roll that.
Yes.
Song of Rest adds a D.
You get 1d8 and 1d6 from the pair of them total.
Okay.
So plus 1d8 plus 1d6.
Okay, I am at full health.
And you also get to add your Constitution modifier to the hit dice rolled.
Just from that, I'm good. And you can do mana, but you can't add the Song of Rest, right? Or the
correct. If you spend hit dice for mana, you do not get your modifier, and you do not get the Song of Rest.
But that is que sera, sera.
$32. 4 hit dice. You get all of your hit dice back on a long rest?
Yeah, hit dice come back on a long rest.
We also get inspiration back, just so you know.
Yes, because you guys are taking a short rest, inspirations reset.
Well, I knew that. That's why I wanted to take a short rest.
But yeah, hit dice resets on a long rest.
Hey, and I get my spell.
Ooh, did I get that back?
6.
I get my spell back.
You can use hit dice for and our hit dice are maximized just for health, though, right?
Correct. It's only maximum for health. You still have to roll for mana.
You know what? I'll chance it for more. Because I am the mana boy. I am the mana boy.
Oh, alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use one more hit die and just bring myself back in. Okay. Oh, back to full.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So, an hour passes by, you have bandaged and licked your wounds.
Need to get Serana's. So,
What would you like to do now?
hold on, I have to do a thing because I completely forgot Serana's stuff. We need a cleric to be healthy.
Okay. Actually going to head to bed on that.
Okay.
Fargo fully healed.
Yeah, I'm healed. Not dying anymore.
Okay,
I'll
that's
jump
fine.
in to save you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, next game for this one is in the new year.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Hi, bro.
Nice. Serana desperately needs mana.
Quick, get all the smack talk.
And let's go ahead and get some. But yeah, is there anything else anyone else wants to do? Because this is gonna a little bit more. Okay, I'm good. And okay, so she does get a divinity back. Okay. I believe we are good. Anyone else need anything?
Okay.
I think we are good for the moment. Okay. And I now have the tending stuff set to a macro I can just click. Unfortunately, there's so many of us if I include the macro people that I can't necessarily include myself if every single player is active.
Well, you can worry about that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do now?
We're supposed to reconnoiter the Abbey, right?
Mm-hmm.
See what the hell is in this circle. If anything.
Looking around, is the terrain or other ruins around areas which would be good vantage points for, say, archers or gun wielders, like ambush points?
Make me a perception or investigation.
Okay. Oh, 14.
Near as you can tell, any of the sites that might have fallen into that category were probably burned, and destroyed when the place got wrecked.
Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any good places for ambushes along the exterior. So yeah, it's probably safe to go in and investigate.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything I would do. Actually, as a last, as a thing, I don't know if this will be Arcana or History or Miscellaneous roll, Triss, but Gant would like to run through his head to see if there's any particular, like, defenses that a tower like this might still have active. Like, he knows that it's a ruin and gone through changed hands several times.
Either one will work.
Okay.
For that. You'll get slightly different information, but
yeah,
either one will get you there.
I'll go with Arcana because on the basis itself, that's going to be 20.
Okay, with a roll of 20, such defenses are known to exist, but if your estimation is that if the building is in this condition, those defenses were probably defeated by the people who sacked the place in the first place.
Right.
Because the wards and sigils and stuff necessary to set up such a defense probably were destroyed by the burning.
Right. And would it also be safe to say, for Gant at least, to know that such wards would also have deteriorated over time and would have had to be updated?
Wards like that can potentially last for a very long time without need for upkeep. Your basic glyph of warding almost has no duration, so...
Okay, fair enough. Okay. So Gant was like, well, we at least don't have to worry about traps from the circle itself. Most of them should have been trapped and sprung or destroyed by now. But I would still suggest being wary. Any new guests probably might have set some up.
Right.
So, what would you guys like to do?
I guess first thing, obviously, is there a, quote, obvious entrance into the abbey?
There is what was obviously the, what once had been the archway, that would lead into the main hall, yeah.
Okay.
Anyone want to try going through the front door?
No.
Or
that would be a nice change of pace.
Before we go in, I'm going to pull out my my ruin hunter skills and cast detect magic. Because if there are glyphs around, that should immediately reveal them. I remember Saturday. The other Saturday.
Like, I remember not.
Anyway, I take it to the damage of the building. There are other entrances beyond the main one. When I say entrances, I mean holes in walls.
There, even from here, you can see probably sites that maybe used to have been windows and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'll just check. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we're good. We're good to go in. Let's just keep alert.
Well, still though, it is a ruin. Farron, any particular entrances you would think would be a good idea? Since you're technically a ruin diver.
Oh. Let's see, what I would do is... Trish, is there a particular skill that would be appropriate to kind of gauge a good entry point for ruin, for ruin / the abbey?
Investigation?
My best skill. I'm gonna oracle that.
Sam kind of posed the dogs for another picture.
Okay.
Oh no, they're playing Spider-Man.
What were you looking for?
Again, asked if with my experience, if I knew of a good way to go in beyond, of course, like the front door. Like, when entering ruins, is there a good way to go in?
Well, ruins like this. In your experience, the front door was obviously the most well defended. If you could find a service entrance or a delivery entrance or that kind of thing, that would possibly be ideal. Secret doors are not unheard of for a place like this. Mages love their secrets, both in terms of getting in and out without being noticed, as well as inside hiding various rooms and libraries and treasures and stuff.
Okay.
So there's any number of potential entrances. From here, again, all you can see is the main hall and some blown out windows. You'd have to actually circle the perimeter of the property to see if you can find more. The property itself is situated on the cliff, so you could only probably get to about 3/4 of its perimeter.
Okay, is the detect magic picking up anything in the immediate area?
No.
Okay.
Not even leftover residue.
Well,
which is not surprising given the amount of time this place has been, in theory, abandoned.
Usually with places like this, there are alternate ways in. Side entrances for the help, or other entrances for storage. Let's check the perimeter.
Okay. Checking the perimeter for just entrances, hidden doors. What are you looking for?
I'm gonna look for hidden doors.
Okay, looking for hidden doors is an investigation check. Just looking for entrances in general is perception.
Okay. Let's see. Thanks to Dungeon Delver, I have advantages on that. Going for the investigation.
Too bad I can't persuade this place to.
Are you for real?
Tell me where. Oh man, that would be a hilarious spell or the like. To basically cast Speak with Building, be like, tell me your secrets.
Speak with Building.
I cast Speak with stuff.
I like how advantage is still giving me these crap numbers.
Yeah, sometimes it's just how it is.
Yeah.
You blew your crit.
I know, right? I finally got a crit after all this time, and it's like, yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, so I see the investigation. I do not see perceptions or investigations from anyone else. Is he the only one looking?
No, I'm also looking, just looking up stunt points.
Alright. Yes, exploration stunts would apply here. While you're doing that.
Okay.
David, you did generate stunt points.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm sorry, since we're not involved in combat, I should actually be able to roll something decent.
I will spend. I got 6, so I'll.
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty good at this. Or at least on paper I am. Okay, apparently I'm good at this. I say that again, like, outrolled the fuck out of me. Yep, there we go.
But it was perception, not investigation, so just general doors. But yeah, it would be upper hand and speedy.
Okay. Ow! Bang my leg. Alright.
Don't you die!
No, I'm good. I just banged my shin on the
David.
couch.
You got stunt point. Woohoo.
Okay. Alright, I see Gant. Alright, Okay, Kyoki and Farron, with your investigation checks, you confirm there are no secret doors around the perimeter. Or if there were, the ensuing collapse of the building from the fire has, since destroyed them.
Okay. And no, like teleportation glyphs or anything that the Detect Magic can find?
Not within the range of Detect Magic.
Okay.
But you have enough experience to know that such things probably would be deeper into the structure.
Okay.
Because traditionally they either put those in the basement or in the very central part of the building where they are most easily defended, both from people getting to them and people coming in from them.
Yeah.
Gant and Farron, however, do notice what seems to be partially buried but still accessible. Seems to be stairs going down into the mountainside towards the right-hand back side of the structure. Your guess would be that this might be exterior, servants' access, to a perhaps a cellar, or the basement, underground parts of the structure.
Well, cellars, depending on the cellar, can also have direct entryways into the building.
Exactly.
So.
Or at least dumb ways, possibly.
That's from here you can't tell if it's again if based on your knowledges of these types of structures, it could just be a root cellar, it could be access to the underground catacombs of the building, it could be the servants' quarters. These things are laid out. Each one of these are laid out slightly differently,
right.
So it's like there's any number of things it could be.
Right.
And placed on the cliff like that, it could just be the access to the first floor, and the second floor is the fancy one, and the first floor is the
Right.
you don't know without going in.
Anyone else see those buried stairs?
Yeah. And I'm rather intrigued by them because, especially if there are Skaven friends or anything like them, they probably do have some in the basement, if they mimic the ones in the manor. Either way, it's a good way to poke in, because probably could have a dumb way or something interesting down there. All in favor?
Sounds good to
I'm
me.
good for going down.
Okay. How would you wish to proceed down these stairs? They count as difficult terrain due to the partial collapsed debris, but it is accessible. If you are attempting to sneak down them, you will be at disadvantage for loose stones and debris, that kind of stuff.
Damn.
I'll go first.
You want to go next, Farron, since you're the doing diving?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you want to go next, or you want?
I will stand wherever you guys want me. I can bring up the rear, I can bring up the middle, I'm flexible.
Alright. I guess I'll bring up the rear. I'm better if someone hits us.
Okay,
If
so
someone hits us
Kyoki
in
is
front.
first. Farron is second, is that what I heard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you said stealth at disadvantage.
If you are attempting to be stealthy, you will be at disadvantage.
First for me.
Gant is in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
You want Serana or Ash third?
Ooh, I forgot about Serana. You know what? I'll have Gant be in front of Serana, so let's have Ash in the middle, I guess.
Okay.
And Serana in the rear. Because... Oh, damn.
Two 1 5 or 5 2 1. Awesome.
Well,
Calling me some
I
David.
actually-
Calling me some David here.
Yeah. Same thing, actually.
Come on, David. Finish it off. 17. 17. 17.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing
like
that,
you should
but
God damn it.
what is wrong with it?
Considering my stealth, that's actually really good.
I know Serana's
Come on,
going to
Tristan. You can do it too. 17. 17. 17.
Well,
I know.
I tried to stack it accordingly, but the map is being a dick. So,
It'd be like that sometimes.
Well, finally, goddamn.
I am the knight!
Jeez.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to roll a disadvantage. 1 second.
Did-
That's better.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, do you hold up that sheet that's colored exactly like the wall, and you just gotta go down?
You mean his cape? Just
Yeah.
shimmy.
I like how he's like rolls a fucking critical for himself, and he's like, no, wait, you got a second this, and he's like, fuck.
Well, we can at least say everyone got 1 crit tonight,
Yeah.
even if they didn't get to keep it.
I haven't crit yet.
I thought you got 1 crit earlier, like a perception or something.
I just roll really high.
Okay. Well, making your way down the stairs, it is dark as you get further down. They go at 15, 20 feet into the earth before you see signs of a door ahead of you. A little bit of light peeking out from underneath.
Okay. I'll be keeping my eyes out for pressure plates, unusual lines of dust.
Okay, yeah, that would be a perception or investigation because you're effectively checking for traps.
Yep. I will use my perception. Because it's slightly better.
Okay, Kyoki is in the lead, so I will base this off his passive perception unless he's actively rolling.
In
I
term-
can. Well,
Up to you. I don't know. Are you actively listening or are you just going?
I mean, well, I kind of have to. If I'm in the front, I kind of need to watch where I'm going.
Well, I mean, you're in front. That doesn't mean you're actively listening. I mean, you could just be, just going in front. Do you feel the character is actively listening for stuff?
I'm looking. I probably wouldn't be. I'd probably be more focused on looking.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're focused on looking, I will go on your passive for audio.
Okay.
Okay.
So sorry, Trace. It looks like Dungeon Delver is specifically secret doors, but not traps. Even though
Yep.
other parts of it deal with traps.
Yep.
Okay. So sorry. I guess
It'd be
it's
17.
Still 17.
Yeah, it'd be the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
You do not notice any signs of traps.
Okay.
Kyoki, as you advance towards the door, you can't make out clearly, but you do hear the sound of a gruff, guttural humanoid speech, and it sounds like there are multiple different voices involved in the speech, but you can't make out clearly what they are saying or what language it is because you're not quite that perceptive.
Well, definitely no traps out here.
Say gruff guttural noises.
Well, you can make out the sound that it is voices. It seems to be chained together in a way that, even through the muffling, you can make out that it's probably actual intelligent language versus animal noises.
Okay.
But you can't hear it, and you can tell that there are multiple voices involved, but you can't make it out clearly enough to identify the language or what's being said.
Okay.
So you're kind of feeling like Charlie Brown's parents on the other side of the door kind of thing.
I'll just kind of make some hand gestures and charades to the people behind me, do you all hear that?
I'll go over and see if I can hear it.
And I will attempt to flip you over, and hopefully Roll20 doesn't fuck me and reveal the entire map. Okay, revealed part of the map, but not the whole thing.
Yeah.
I can only see me.
Yes, because there's no light in this hallway.
Okay, I'm just letting you know I can't see whatever you're hoping that I can't see.
Okay, because I know, I'm looking at the screen, and it's I can see, a dark version of the next room, but I can't see what's in it, and I'm looking at David's screen, and he can see a dark version of an adjacent room, but not what's in it.
For me, I can see our cleric and myself.
Okay. Well, that's not even our cleric. That's your sorcerer. Your cleric's in the back.
Yeah. She's in mark mode, hence
Yep.
being over there. Okay. Farron will say, wait a second, I don't hear anything, but if you do, Farron will close his eyes for a moment and reach a hand out towards the door, but not touching it. I am doing the area detect thing.
Your paladin thing?
No, detect thoughts.
You read thoughts of certain creatures when you cast the spell on your... Focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet.
There's more.
You can also use this to detect the presence of thinking
Yeah,
creatures.
the bottom
When you
paragraph.
can't see, yeah. When you cast the spell or as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet. Okay, you've moved to the front.
I still vehemently disagree with things like, why would 2 feet of rock or 2 inches of shit block telepathy?
Okay, so the walls would block.
That is ridiculous. I know what it says.
I like
but
how
that's
it's like
ridiculous.
I like how it says like 2 feet of rock. So basically any rock.
Well, any decent wall, yeah. All right, so I'm going to give you a cone because the wooden door. It's not going. The wooden doors.
No, I get it, and I'm not upset at you. I'm just upset with the idea of my psychic waves are being blocked by stone.
Okay, as that is just barely within the cone I am giving you, I will give you that you are getting a very staticky, distorted, very poor reception thought pattern of at least one individual.
Okay.
Let's see. You can't detect a creature with intelligence. Once you detect the presence of a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration as described above. Okay, so if you are reading its thoughts...
I believe surface thoughts are suck it.
Yeah, surface thoughts is what you get initially.
Yeah.
Do you speak Draconic?
1 second. I speak in many things. Let's see if that is one of them.
I speak the languages of the trees, and they say fuck off.
Sylvan Draconic.
Okay, this is that guy. So that guy would be... Where is he? That is... mental grumbling about poor luck, that maybe these guys are cheating. There's no way in hell he could have gotten this many bad hands.
There's definitely some people gambling in there. Do I have the context to know how many of these others that he's referring to are these playing with?
Not based on what you've gotten off his surface thoughts.
Okay.
It's just general griping about shitty luck and how it obviously can't be his fault. These guys have to be cheating scum.
Okay.
That at least means there's more than 2.
Yeah. As I would try to probe deeper, that'll tip him off.
And I believe where did my control sheet with Farron. No, your passive perception is actually lower than Kyoki, so yeah, you're not. You can again kind of make out the voices, but you can't really tell what they're saying or how many of them there are.
Well, if they're focused on if this person is focused on a table, depending on how everyone else is positioned, you might be able to sneak in. Again, I could try to get more information, but they'd know something's up.
Very quietly gather to hear something.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Again, quietly will be like, do you hear something?
I don't hear. Just that there's someone playing a game of chance with a few others.
Alright, so more than 2, obviously. Probably more than 3. And they're just focusing on a card game.
And depending how squeaky this door is, you might be able to sneak in, and depending on how focused on the game they are.
And 1v. Kind of turning into the party. Or kind of down over the man. Does anyone feel that sneaky?
Hmm?
And you have
Does,
soft
any,
boot Ash?
does anyone feel that sneaky? Not me, probably.
You said, is anyone sneaky enough?
Anyone
anyone-
feeling sneaky?
Does
Yeah,
anyone feel
always.
particularly sneaky?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
My entire life is based around it.
Okay.
Alright, but I
Can I-
swear to God, but I swear to the gods, if your luck at the beach ends up here, I will personally kick your ass.
Well, there was no sneaking around the beach.
Yeah, but we followed your path.
Yes. I'll say it. We didn't sneak to the beach. We walked across the beach.
I'll see if I can aid your sand step this time. Is there something I can roll to judge the condition of the? I want to see if there's any indications that it would squeak if we tried to open it.
Of the door?
Yeah.
Are you proficient in carpentry or woodworking?
Neither.
Okay, then you can make me an investigation check
What the fuck is this dude's problem?
at disadvantage,
Okay.
both for darkness and lack of knowledge.
Well, darkness.
I know it's
doesn't
not a
matter.
problem for. Well, I mean, you're in pure. At this point, you're in pure dark. So even with your dark vision, you're at the disadvantage.
No, I'm not.
Oh, right, you have Skull Curve, right?
No, I don't have Skulker. I have Cat's Eye.
Hmm.
If I am dim light, I have advantage on perception checks if I'm in dim light.
Oh, so it's dark vision better.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have something for you.
Either way, lack of knowledge is hampering. you.
Okay. Oh, something for me? Oh, you doing?
I'm checking a thing. Never mind. Not right now. They would obviously see that.
Okay. Don't have anything like that, but I think I know what I will do even if I don't see anything. And you said it's an investigation?
It will be investigation at disadvantage, yes.
Ba-boom. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, in this light, I mean, the hinges are somewhat rusted. They haven't been maintained the best.
I'm glad you mentioned that, but go on.
They might. It's not obvious that they're going to squeak, but they're not in pristine condition, so there is a chance that they could squeak or grind. There does look like there might have been some flame or smoke damage down here as well.
Okay. I'm going to use the advanced skills that I learned while studying at the Cobalt Soul to...
You also note in the course of this investigation, however, okay, repair metal, you are, if they are damaged, they have been undamaged. Doesn't necessarily clean them up, but if they have taken damage from the fire, you have dealt with it.
Yeah. Well, I figured that would help for things like squeaking and stuff.
Depending on the source of the squeak, yes.
Yeah.
If it was like lack of lubrication, for example, it's not going to help with that. But you also notice in the course of this investigation that right above the handle to the door is a very large, built into the door, lock.
Okay.
That may or may not need to be dealt with.
Okay. And the lock isn't magicked?
No, not that you can tell.
Okay.
It just appears to be a decently sized, I don't want you coming into this room lock.
Okay. Would either of you like to give me a hand with this lock?
Remember, you can only assist if you're proficient.
Yeah, that's why I phrased it like that.
I must say, I have
Looks
thieves'
at-
tools.
Looks at invisible Vargo.
So I'm trying to pick this lock, correct? What would I be rolling for that?
That would be a thieves' tools check.
Oh, I think Fargo was asking if you could assist.
Well,
That's
Farron
all.
was asking if anyone wanted to assist him, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can assist. I have thieves' tools, so I can assist.
We need to get you better headphones or something.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I can assist. I have thieves' tools.
Okay. So this will be a thieves' tools check. With him assisting, you are at advantage.
Yes. Come on. There we go.
Given the type of door this is, the lock DC will be...
Lock DCs are either really low or really high.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does this restore it with a? I need to see if this restores. Does this restore? Once you phrase short or long rest. Okay. Because we just had a short rest, I would like to oracle this as well, because again, I know how.
Okay.
You said there's like a hefty looking lock.
I'll say if you want to oracle this bitch, you can.
Okay.
Okay, that brings you up to a 22, which is enough to clear without having to look at my special rules.
Yay!
Because before, you could have, had a partial failure.
Oh, nice.
But you oracled this shit.
Nice.
So, no partial failure option for you.
Okay. Because I'm familiar with how the locks work. It's like 12, 15, 20, 25.
So you get up in there, you and Kyoki, and between your four-pronged attack on the tumblers, with one person like holding one set of tumblers while the other one very slowly and quietly moves the other, you are able to pop the lock silently.
Okay.
If you wish to open the door silently, that will obviously be a stealth check. No penalty or enhancement, just a stealth check, and no, you cannot assist on opening door quietly. Especially with how you guys are having to stack up into this hallway, because again, it's really only big enough for one person at a time, but because of the debris and everything, but you guys are kind of forcing the issue to get up on this lock.
Okay, then I do have a question. Can telekinesis assist to open the door silently?
If you had actual telekinesis and not mage hand, yes.
What do you mean actual telekinesis? That is the telekinesis feat.
No, I mean, it'd be like the 5th level spell telekinesis that can like lift like heavy things. That because the door is more than 5 pounds. Was my point.
Oh, well, I kind of thought with the hands a pushing motion would be.
No, this is a big heavy wooden door.
Oh, okay.
This is an exterior like weather door.
Okay, I thought it was like a door.
No.
Okay.
This is a decently I can take some abuse wooden door.
Okay. I need to get better TK.
Serrano will quietly chime in. Before we barge in there, do we want me to cast a buff spell or anything?
Do you have that? I think Druid and some others can do it, where they muffle sound and tracks. He's asking about Pass Without Trace.
Yeah. Her eyes will go blink for a moment. No. Gant will also kind of think for a moment. I ain't got nothing like that. But Serrano will say, but I can throw Bless again. So we at least are ready for them, in case things don't go well.
That sounds like a plan.
Alright, so Serrana will quietly... Where is it? Will quietly cast Bless, and again, so it's like... So it would be Ash... Kyoki, Farron, Gant. Can she bless herself?
Yeah, if you have enough slots.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was so worried this map was going to accidentally reveal everyone.
She'll cast at 4th level, because that will include everyone in the party that is and isn't here.
She can cast up to 4th level?
Yep.
So,
I just didn't remember what her breakdown was.
I think she can, because she does have, like...
What level cleric is she?
6?
If she is 6, then she cannot.
Okay. So, 3rd. And she will probably, I guess, leave out Dylan for now.
That's fair.
I was trying to include everybody that way in case people do come back. We won't have to do it again. But yeah. So yes, everybody, including Fargo, now has Bless.
Okay. So you are now blessed. You get 1d4 to attacks and saves. And if you are opening the door, whoever is opening the door needs to make the stealth check. Are you going for wide open, quarter open, full, half open?
Open enough to look through it. So
Okay, so you're going for peak open.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's opening it?
I'll
will.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll shift around and be
Oh.
like, not me.
Okay, so Kyoki is opening it. Make me a stealth check. Just a flat stealth check. Okay.
Hey, I don't know if that. I don't know if stunt points work here.
Exploration stunts would.
Okay.
God damn it!
What?
It did
What?
that thing again where I'm hitting the buttons and it kicks me out of the game because it thinks I hit the back command.
No.
So all those combat sheets and stuff I just had open, gone.
Like, fuck.
No.
Well, it's okay. Given the time, I can just describe what happens when you save combat for next year.
Yay.
Man, it's gonna be one hell of a combat waiting a year.
Bum, bum.
I guess.
But I did get it open, so you should be able to see what you can see from a crack.
Okay. I guess I will use speedy search and the upper hand.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
That's like I'm still loading, so I can't see what you can see yet.
Yeah.
I see like this tiny sliver of light.
That's like, yeah, those of you who are not Brian should just be getting a sliver.
Yeah. All I'm thinking, all I'm imagining is.
I see a sliver too.
Okay, do I need to open it more for you to actually be able to see anything?
I'm seeing a sliver. Now scan through that sliver, and I'm like, okay, this is what I see. That's not much.
Okay, well, let me move it a little bit more then.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah. I'm like, all right.
Because my mind
That's
reading
a Shift L.
Control L if you're
Control
wanting to look at his line of sight. Because
Okay, you see name tags.
because my mind reading is still in effect, can I tell if the person that I'm detecting has noticed any change?
The person you are detecting has not.
Okay. So is it clear for you to sneak in?
Yeah. I hate you, Windows.
Backed out again.
Yep.
Well, it could be worse. You could be on Mac.
Well, then Roll20 wouldn't work at all, but at least I'd be able to, move around the goddamn line.
Maybe there's a hotkey preference that you can change.
As soon as I can figure out who's got the hotkey for Alt back arrow, being the thing to throw me out, yeah. No. At this point, while I wait for it to reload, you see what you can see.
Alt left arrow.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
what I don't know is which program's doing it. Is that Windows or
it's a Chrome hotkey.
it's a Chrome hotkey? So I have to go into Chrome and turn off my hotkeys, which I'm guessing is under settings.
Well, shortcut key, but yeah. Yeah, Google Chrome shortcut keys. Alt left, back a page, alt right, forward a page.
System maybe. No. It's like, how do I disable hotkeys in Chrome? You don't. That's why. Yeah, I'm guessing you can't. That's the. But I'm back in now, so.
If we're on a Mac, then you can do it. Ah.
I will move it with the mouse and hopefully don't have a spasm. There we go. Yeah, you can kind of see the silhouette in the torchlight of a handful of individuals.
Yeah, let me actually see if I can get.
But you can't make out,
There we go.
like, distinct...
Match it up. Keyword on should.
Yeah. Right? That's it, yeah. You can make out silhouettes against the wall. One larger, possibly man-sized silhouette, kind of hard to tell with the distortion of the shadows, and two smaller silhouettes that are kind of like projected against the wall
Okay.
from the torch and candle lights in the room. The voices are clearer. They are clearly draconic at this point. Humanoid speech, like sounding voices, but they are speaking draconic.
I was about to ask that. Okay.
You would recognize it specifically, Kyoki, as the Drakengard, variant of draconic.
Mm.
And they seem to be arguing over a card game. The rest of you, if you speak Draconic, with the door open, you can actually hear the voices, though they're somewhat muffled. And if you speak the language, you get the same information.
Oh, fucking shit. No, wait, what's the accent for Drakengard?
Middle Eastern Arabic.
So you said if I listen to him, I can understand it.
I'm sorry, what?
You said if I listen to what they're saying, I can understand it.
You can understand. It's like if you're actually taking the time a moment to listen, they are speaking Drakengard variant Draconic. They are arguing over a card game. And you can make out 3 silhouettes being projected against the wall from the amount of door you have open. That's it. So, 3 people speaking Drakengard, playing cards.
I forgot I had that.
Can't soundly arise at the table. Now, gentlemen, you gonna play card? No, what's our game today?
Oh, you're just walking out?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like, oh shit.
Okay. So, Kyoki, do you think you can sneak past?
It wouldn't be the first time. Mm.
You are really muffled right now. I
You
don't know if
said
your
what?
mic's under a pillow or what.
I said it wouldn't be the first time. Mm.
Much better.
Okay.
Under cover of 2 p.m., we just sneak on by.
Yeah, if you can sneak in there, we can, or at least you can get some better knowledge on what's going on.
Here we go. Oh shit! Holy fuck!
Holy shit!
Well, since you rolled without giving me a chance to tell you what your modifiers were,
Is it disadvantage?
666 plus something.
well, my point was I was going to tell you to roll at disadvantage for positioning and lack
Okay.
of cover.
Oh, that's a shot.
So you could, make an informed decision before you hit the button, but you hit the button, so you're committed, so roll again. Okay, their passive perception is... Wow, y'all's
There we
passive
go.
perception are balls.
Most people are. Like, even players, most people are.
Like, single-digit
Hey.
balls.
Okay, not that.
There we go. You're right, Tristan. Finally got my crit.
You do not get your crit, but somehow...
I mean, just like you, I had it, and then I lost it.
Okay. Second opinion, because I know you've had to go through do this as well.
Yeah.
Looking straight at you, no cover, decent lighting.
Well, then it really sounds like unless you can hide in plain sight, you can't hide.
Effectively,
Well,
yes. The only thing he has to hide is the fact that the creature in question is technically somewhat distracted by the card game.
Okay, well then if they're distracted...
It's just it's like they're playing cards, and Brian is probably crouching because that's how you stealth, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
And walking across this person's point of view, like directly across this person's field of vision while they're playing the card game.
If it's contested, I would give them advantage if they are in like plain line of sight and I'm not like off to the side or something.
Because normally in these situations they say use their passive to set the DC.
Okay, in which case I'd add advantage to the
And just advantage, not anything beyond that.
Because the system's not D6.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've seen people go like, okay, like a plus 10, minus 10, that kind of thing.
Well, it's like the only reason why I'm not saying it fails is because the guy is notably distracted by something else.
Okay.
Yeah, and as much as I would say, oh yeah, out in front of him, yeah, he sees him, but then it's like, I remember how people of my type, ADHD, can very much hyper focus on just like certain things, and sleight of hand very much goes off of you're focusing on this one thing, and the other person isn't trying to focus on you. So
now, if it was D6, I'd probably give like a plus 15.
Okay,
but that's D6,
which is the kind of thing I was thinking. But okay, so I just get the advantage. At which point, yes, that person is totally oblivious.
they are really focused on this game because this sucks.
Let's see. The other guy has his back. But the third guy, technically you're in his side vision, so he might have a chance. As soon as I can find his sheet, there we go.
I assume it's passive because they're not actively looking
Right,
around.
I'm using their passive. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Somehow, Skyrim rules apply, and popping a squad is all you need. I have put you in the room. Where would you like to try and go?
I'm going to scooch up a little bit since
the doors are right across from them, correct?
You should be able to actually see the doors in the room at this point.
Alright, they're to the left and the right.
As you have doors to your left, doors to your right, and if you look back over your shoulder, you can make out doors here, kind of see a door here, and a door over here. So you are kind of surrounded by doors.
Okay. There's a part of me that literally wants to push my luck and see if I can walk right past them and get out those doors to the right.
Jeez.
I'm not gonna do that though.
See, between them being at advantage and you being at disadvantage, which is something I would do as well. I'd have the stealth roll be at disadvantage.
Which is, again, I did both.
Yeah.
I'd walk over here.
Okay.
We came downstairs to this, right?
Yeah, you are down. You came down to get here.
Okay. I'm gonna come over to this door then.
Okay. Anyone else moving?
No. I'm in the back, so no. I'm near the back.
I'm gonna be tracking Kyoki with Detect Mind as well, though Detect Mind does have a duration.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're effectively
up to 1 minute.
I think we are effectively in combat time at this point.
Okay. Though considering 30 feet, am I getting anything extra?
Just the same number of mines and stuff that you were getting before.
Oh, okay.
Though the signal is a bit clearer now that the door's open.
That is still ridiculous. Why D&D? Why? Psychic waves should not be stopped by typical rock.
Okay. Nobody else is moving? Kyoki?
Okay. I guess I'll try and open the door.
Okay.
Very quietly.
I'd say, so you're going to check it or anything, or just open it?
These tools allows me to check it, or do I roll something else?
Perception or investigation will tell you if it's locked. Thieves' tools will allow you to unlock it if it's locked.
All right, I'll roll investigation.
Cursory examination tells you the door is not locked.
Okay.
So make a stealth roll at disadvantage to open the door.
Hey, Tris.
Mm-hmm.
With navigation tools, should I use geometry to help me? I'm kidding.
Alright, so you said make a what roll?
Stealth at disadvantage.
Okay. Woohoo!
Do I have that ability? Not really.
That's nice. That's not bad either.
Okay. You open the door quietly, slowly, managing to just avoid bumping into the back of somebody.
Okay. Oh wait, yay! I have. I'll say. So that's 20. Gives me.
However, as you do, and you take the slight step forward needed to, push the door open, a loud, handbells type noise starts ringing throughout the chamber, and sounds of excitement, outrage, and confusion begin filling the chamber as we roll credits for the year.
You didn't check the door.
Yeah, I checked for it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, he did. He checked. And what went off? This is an alarm spell. You wouldn't have seen that.
Oh, but the detect magic I have active would have.
Yeah, if you had been over there.
Yeah, damn. Okay.
I thought it was 30 feet. You were 30 feet away from him?
There's stone. There's walls in the way.
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it.
Because he didn't follow
God
you.
damn it, 2 feet of stone.
Yeah.
Goddamn 2 feet of stone.
Well, in this case, it'd be more like 4 or 5 feet of stone.
I find it ridiculous because it's like
Because it's multiple walls.
it's like why all these detection abilities to me are almost worthless.
I mean, technically they do seem that way because I remember having that like detect magic thing, and I was like, I looked at it, I was like, wow. So literally, unless you're in the wide open, hell, you could be in a village and have your detect magic ruined by a hut.
Well, I mean, they're worthless if you're trying to see through buildings with it. If you're in the room with the object, you can still see
well, no,
it.
detect magic that makes complete sense, but I'm thinking of things like divine sense, detect thoughts, things that it's like.
Well, detect thoughts again expects you to be in the room with the target.
Well, no, but because you have the area scan, you've seen telepaths in various mediums.
Well, I understand that.
They can go, okay, what's beyond?
I understand that. I'm just
yeah.
And most walls probably are not 2 feet thick as far as that goes. Because I mean, 2 feet of stone is a lot of stone.
And the idea of like, which I personally think would be irrelevant to psychic waves, unless it's like I don't know, adamantium or something.
But yeah, it's not that they're useless; it's that they are situationally useful and very dependent on the GM's floor imagining of their floor plan.
Well, like here's something a bit more specific. Divine sense. You sense undead fiends and stuff like that, unless they're under full cover. So inside of buildings.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I agree. That's one of the worst offenders.
Which is kind of my thoughts. Like, yeah, but I'm detecting evil shit, right? Yeah, but you see, it's hiding behind that column. Is the column evil? Can I sense if it's what? It's like, yeah, but they're under the sand though. Yeah, but they're supposed to help me detect things before they become a problem, and I can hunt things like the undead. Yeah, but you see that foliage is like full cover. So I think those are my issues. It's like, why do I have this? If The only good uses for it is if they're hiding like behind something that's not providing full cover, which could be like a fence and shrubbery. But no, heaven, you get a building and fuck that shit. I just find that frustrating.
Understandable.
Oh no! Fargo has fallen to chaotic good.
They gasp.
He shouldn't have fucked with the grass.
Or at least turned off the spell first.
I imbue you with sapience, yes, hops.
Yeah, exactly.
Joke's on you. He gains karma. You know why? Because that was grass Hitler.
It gave him allergies. It was vengeance.
It was going to kill all the daffodils.
Wait, you say grass. Are you sure you didn't mean weed? Ha ha! That's a good action.
No, weeds bring biodiversity. This grass was just a dumb piece of grass.
Well,
that grass is grass, man.
At least you cleared the beach. You got a little bit of exploration in before we devolved back into combat.
Yeah, like I had some thoughts, like maybe I could like douse the light levels, but no, that would alert them. And then I'm like, wait, this refuse pile over here, is it something I could potentially like get behind or dive into?
Upside, there is more exploration ahead depending on the path you guys take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My stealth isn't that good, which is why I'm like, no, I'm not gonna no. And then I had a thought, and then I was like, it's back to Brian's turn.
Just,
Yeah.
Trying to assuage the fears of those who are like, it's all combat. It's like, no, it's combat because of the route you guys picked, but,
Oh no, I completely understand. Wait, we chose this for a reason, and it just happens. Yeah. Well, all I know is for Ravenloft, I'm probably gonna have to get familiar with stealth duties because rogue.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
I'm hoping it's gonna be. I'm hoping Ravenloft.
sounds like you and I are going to be point men then, because Ranger and Rogue end up crossing paths a lot.
I'm hoping Ravenloft's gonna be fun. I expect a certain amount of growing pains if we don't know each other, but I'm hoping it'll be fun.
Well, thank you so much, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you, Tris.
Very enjoyable.
Glad y'all enjoyed yourselves.
We done who?
And now you get to have your first encounter with Drakengard.
Yes.
Hail the
that's
sun.
gonna be- That's gonna go poorly.
Hail the sun.
That's gonna go incredibly poorly. I might need somebody to actually, keep me from
Massacring some
going.
folk. Massacring some folk.
A bit. I'm gonna try to be good, but these are effectively the people who are responsible for my wife's death.
Wait, is Hail the Sun like a typical greeting? Is that like is Hail the Sun like a typical Drakengard greeting?
No, that was a Nilfgaard joke.
Okay. I only asked because I'm reminded of the entire thing where, what was it? To root out spies, people will go around with like a stick and be like Guten Tag, and if someone runs in, it's like, it's kind of like if you're looking for a Russian spy, all you have to do is say something in Russian, and if they're not thinking about it, they'll just respond.
Well, first off, if you're using the golden dog, that's a completely different thing. That was Dutch.
Oh yeah, no, I know Guten Tag was not Russian.
No, I said Guten Tag, I thought it was German.
Yeah, Guten Tag is German.
Deutsch go.
Привет, друг. Привет.
I think more Russian would be along the lines of Das Vidanya.
Yeah, that's Russian.
That's extremely funny. Das Vidanya is that. Привет, privi.
I'm looking forward to surrounding Kyoki with fire-breathing Dragonborn, and he somehow manages to dodge all of them, even though they're all breathing into the same square at the same time.
He jumps off. He does the shonen shit and just jumps up.
It's like, wait, what happened? Evasion. Bullshit.
I was like, I've got you surrounded on 8 sides because of how squares work. They all went on the same invasion. My ass.
Yeah. It was like they're flanking you. No, they don't. They're all surrounding you. That's flanking. No, it isn't. Why? Pheromones the wolves. That doesn't make sense.
It sounds so much like Team 4-Star. We have blasters! One of those does nothing! What about 100? Wolverines?
Well, in this case, your anti-flanking wouldn't work because the breath weapon's a dex save, not an attack roll.
Yeah, no, and those are even better.
That's what I mean. It's like 8 guys breathing into the same square at the same time.
I'm going to go ahead and get going. Catch you all later.
Yep.
I shall send... I'm going to be sending you 2 things, Brian, because uncommon magical items that I found. Yay.
Okay.
Because I've accidentally started becoming Vaxeldon Light.
Oh God.
But I'm not wanting to go the directions he went.
Oh, you don't want all the edge?
Being dead?
And that too?
No, technically he did die. But he's much more like, But also not a paladin, doesn't really care about religion as much.
Well, he didn't start as a paladin, and he never cared about his religion.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like paladin came way later.
That's fair, but it's more or less like, because I looked at all the throwing stuff. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see how a throwing knife rogue happens. Or how that goes.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
Dagger, dagger, punch!
If you're going dagger, then you definitely want I think it's the stinger feat from the third-party thing.
Yeah, I was definitely looking at that, but I'm also like, looking at all the other feats I can get, and I'm like, ugh. I would like the thrown weapon fighting feature, because the stinger looks so much fun,
Well, he said we're using all the optional rules we've been using, so the ability to drop features you don't think, or proficiencies you don't think you're going to use will work.
Oh no, I've been accounting that. It's just that I've got so many that I don't. I'm like, there's so many. I have a spreadsheet basically at this point. I'm like, oh no.
Well, I guess it leaves you something to aspire towards.
Because it all started with the idea of, how do you guys think would Corvo Otano be? It's like, went back and forth, but eventually someone was like, Rogue Monk. And then I'm like, ooh. And then it just devolved.
Oh God. Rogue Monk.
Mm-hmm.
Way of Shadow, probably. And
Yep.
and daggers are simple weapons, which means they're monk weapons, which means they go up when your martial arts goes up.
Yeah, I think they're also finesse.
They are. It's like, did he just hit me with a D10 dagger? He did.
I didn't even think of that, honestly.
Thank God it's not not 3rd edition. It's like, did he just hit me with a D20 dagger? He did.
But yes, hi, Arcane Trickster.
Yeah, Arcane Trickster, Way of Shadow, that does it. You are ninja.
Here we go. This is going to be fun. Everyone's going to be fucking ridiculous. I appreciate this.
Yeah, and especially I looked at I rolled my stats today because I finally figured it out. Holy shit! I'm like, this is arguably one of the most powerful characters I've rolled up, but that's fair because he's been at this for a while.
I was gonna say, what's so hard to figure out about rolling stats? 46, drop low.
Well, it's not. It's just that I don't always know because it's like, wait a minute, is it this one or this one?
Yeah, Rogue Monk is a real easy one. Dex, Wisdom, that's all you need.
Oh, I know, but I managed to roll 14 to 17.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
And just be like, oh. And then I'm finally just because I can, half elf, mark of detection.
Yep.
because he's from Eberron. Because this man has seen shit. I'm gonna have fun being Khalid, who was done with everything.
Requires achievement.
You see, I would have been fine with working with vampires. But one thing, you fucked with Waterdeep.
I hope everybody's not thinking that like vampires are gonna be like the primary thing. There's like so many. There's like vampires are like one of the most minor things you're gonna run into here. I'm like, you're probably not even gonna run into that many.
But yeah, I shall catch you all later.
Yep. Good night, man.
Okay, catch you all later.
See you next year.
So,
So